bit about the Bayern the other day. I was a little bit disappointed. I thought we could have won, but there's no point in dwelling over it. It's time to turn the page and focus on LaLiga. We can go top of the table. We face Elche at the Spotify Camp Nou today in match day 6. We have Bruno Ballester over there. So, Bruno, let us know your thoughts on the lineup.
Yes, hello and good afternoon, and as always, yes, you have the lineup down here, of FC Barcelona today. Two teams are arriving in really different dynamics, of course, as FC Barcelona are second in the table with all victories, just one draw. Elche are bottom right now with just 1 point. They still are looking for the first victory. So, well, different dynamics, but of course always a tough game against Elche at the Spotify Camp Nou. Today the lineup is that one you have here down here with Ter Stegen in goal, Koundé, Araujo, Eric Garcia and Alejandro Balde in the back four. In midfield with Busquets, Kessié and Pedri, and up front Ousmane, Dembélé, Lewandowski and Memphis today in the starting lineup. First start of the season for Memphis, first start in the league for Kessié. So, well, up to 5 changes today with the 11 if we compare it to the one against Bayern Munich. Today with Eric Garcia back, also Alejandro Balde back instead of Marcos Alonso. In midfield, no Sergio Busquets today resting, is Frenkie de Jong there. And also there are a change up front, as we have said, with Memphis making his first start, no Rafinha today in the up front line. So yeah, these are the 11 players today starting for FC Barcelona. And just leave us your comments on your thoughts about the lineup. And shortly, at the same time, I think you will have to rate the lineup. But this will be on the studio today, Robert. Also, you have to present who are the guests today there.
Right, thank you, Bruno. We'll come back to you in just a bit. And yes, of course, I have to present my guests for today here in the studio. Let's get them in here. Irati Vidal, Spencer Siegel.
Hey.
Can we do this, Spence?
Yeah, we've got it now. Now we remember. Yes. Hello.
Right, time to get over the disappointment of the midweek game against Bayern, right?
I'm over it.
You're over it? Completely over it?
And time to get that first position in La Liga.
Exactly. We've got a lot to talk about, so we're going to head over to the catches.
Let's go.
Right, guys, well, first and foremost, let us know your thoughts on the lineup. As Bruno was saying, you can rate it from 1 to 10. You can do that in the live chat. 10 out of 10 if you like it a lot, if you like the changes that Xavi has introduced with Frenkie de Jong, Kessié in the lineup, the return of Eric Garcia as well, Dembélé, Lewandowski and Memphis up front. Let us know what your thoughts are on this lineup. 1 being the lowest score, 10 being the highest. Irati, your thoughts?
My thoughts, I'm really excited to see Kessié from the starting lineup. We already saw a few minutes of him, but El Presidente hasn't played like the 90 minutes, so I'm really excited to see that. Also, Alejandro Balde back in that wing. And I'm really surprised because I don't know how is Xavi going to put the team players, if they are going to play maybe with 3 center backs and maybe Memphis and Balde and Dembélé playing in the wings, yes. And let's see how they play.
Spence.
Yeah, this is. I'm looking at the lineup, and when I see Eric and Araujo and Koundé back there, it sort of poses the same question. But man, it's always good to see Balde in the lineup right now. It's just this breath of fresh air. This 18-year-old who runs faster than any of us have ever run in our lifetime. And now you've also got Memphis on the wing, which is, I think, a bit of an experiment, which comes and goes, and we'll see how it goes because now he's playing with Lewandowski in front of him, so that could open things up for him a little bit more.
The question, obviously, is it easy to get over what happened in midweek?
I think mentally maybe it's the hardest part, but listening Xavi yesterday, I think they went over that. Xavi said like the wins and the losses just remain 24 hours. So I think that's what the team is going to do today. And also because this weekend is really important because you can get to the first position in La Liga today, make pressure to Real Madrid. Also, they play against Atletico de Madrid, so they have a really thought game, and it can be really important to change that dynamic in La Liga and starting to be there in that first position, which Barça hasn't been for a long time now.
Of course, Spence, it would be nice to go into that international break top of the league.
Yeah, it would be nice to see exactly how this international break plays out. You know, I think this team is also pretty good about forgetting things that have happened in the past, and they showed that actually, in Munich. They forgot about everything else that happened prior to that, and they went out and played well. And if you looked at the quotes from the Bayern players after the game, they would tell you that Barca are completely different than when they last faced them. So that's a game that they can hold their heads high and be proud of the performance that they put forth. And now you've got a game against the bottom of the table side in Elche that you cannot take for granted. You have to come out and try and put as many goals on the board as possible.
Right, well, there's renovations going on at the Camp Nou. One of the scoreboards has disappeared as the renovations have started.
Did you steal it?
No, I would have taken a piece home. I would have taken a piece home, Bruno. Yeah, no scoreboard there at the Spotify Camp Nou. Also, let us know the lineup of the team we're facing today, Elche.
Yes, it's actually here up in the south goal where, this scoreboard is not anymore here. So this means, of course, that the works on the new Spotify Camp Nou have started, and this is, of course, something really, really positive. Yes, today we are facing Elche. As we have said, they are not in a really good dynamic. Francisco, manager, is under pressure because it's just 1 point, and of course, yesterday Cádiz won against Valladolid. So this means that are the only team of LaLiga that haven't won any single game yet. And today they are starting with Edgar Badia in goal, of course, really known goalkeeper, and it's one of the who makes more saves in La Liga Championship. Back four of Palacios, Verdú, Vigas and Clerc. In midfield, Raúl Guti, John and Gumbau, and up front Fidel, Lucas Boyer and Tete Morente. Yes, we were saying, players to watch. Of course, Edgar Badia, goalkeeper, always a tough one to face. Lucas Boyer, number 9 and striker. It's also one of the players to watch. And well, it's not in the starting lineup, but of course today Alex Collado, on loan from Barça, is in this squad list of Elche. We expect him, of course, to have part in the second half. And he's actually a player that is being important so far in this season, has scored a goal. So, well, an eye on Alex Collado, of course, today, that starts in the bench. But, yeah, it's a player always that we love to see. And hopefully he can come back to Barcelona for the future, because he's still in a young age. And, yeah, it's an important player for Elche in this case. It's just 1 point, 2 goals in favor, 13 against. So, yeah, not a good record for Elche so far, and they are coming after the 4-1 defeat against Athletic Club at home in the Martínez Valero. So, yeah, not a good result. The last one, we will have to see how things goes today at Spotify Camp Nou. It's time now to give the first clue of our mystery player. We start with our first section today. It's the mystery player. You have to find which is the player that we are talking about. I'm going to give you an extra clue today because it's a tough one. It's a former player, okay? We are finding someone who played for Barça, not in the current squad. And the first clue that we're going to give you is that he played in Spain, France, and Italy, okay? So former Barça player that played in these 3 important leagues: Spain, Italy, and France. Start thinking, and I will have an eye on the live chat also to see if someone picks the correct answer. I think today is going to be difficult, so well, I'm going to take care of the live chat to see if we find a winner today of this mystery player. There you have the first clue. You can start thinking about it.
Okay, Bruno, thank you. Played in Spain,
I already have one guess.
Italy and France. Okay, well, save it, save it. Make a list for the end, but obviously he says it's a former player, so he's upping the level of difficulty because it's a lot broader span of options. Right, we heard from our assistant head coach earlier on. Let's hear what he had to say to Marc Brau on the microphones of Barça TV. Oscar Hernández.
Sí, al costat d'Òscar Hernández, entrenador
Here with Oscar
Barça.
Hernández.
Òscar, bona tarda.
Hola, bona tarda.
Good afternoon.
Deia el Xavi a la roda de premsa. Es tracta de seguir amb les mateixes sensacions que a Munic, però...
Xavi said in the press conference, this is about continuing as before. Yeah, it's about playing well and taking advantage of our strengths. It's important to start the game well. And we want to be getting on the front foot from the beginning. Some changes from the Munich game. Memphis is coming up front. No pure wide men. What does that mean for the team? Well, yeah, we look for Memphis to come inside, cut inside from the wing. But there will be people on the wings. Don't worry about that. And we'll also generate problems for the opposition on the inside.
It
It looks like they'll be playing with 5 at the back. Yeah, we think they'll play 5-4-1 and, you know, try and have some quick breakaways on us. We have to take advantage of getting in behind them when they do that. They haven't started the season well, but we look forward to getting into this game today. And now, last game before the international break. Yep, I mean, if we win today, we'll go to bed tonight leaders, which is great. But we need to keep up this form that we're in at the moment in the league.
Les paraules d'Òscar Hernández a la prèvia d'aquest Barça-Elche.
Well, those were the words of our assistant head coach, Oscar Hernandez, talking about this game against Elche, about recovering, of course, after that defeat against Bayern Munich, about the options that this lineup that Barca put out there offer against Elche. For example, Memphis going inside, Balde overlapping, going through or making the runs forward. Barca expecting maybe a defensive line of 5 with 2 wing-backs and 3 centre-backs. We'll have to wait and see what Elche does up there. Right, let's go back to the Spotify Camp Nou with Bruno Ballester. I want to ask you, Bruno, and I want to ask the fans as well, who's going to be the key player today?
Yes, key player of tonight's, well, this afternoon's game actually. Start giving also your answers in the left and I will read you. We have 3 options for today's game. Robert Lewandowski, 9 goals so far this season. Let's see if today can continue his great run of form. Pedri, that in the last league game he came on from the bench, and the other day in Munich he got lots of chances but unfortunately wasn't able to score, but always is a really important player, Pedri, although not scoring goals. And the third option is Ousmane Dembélé, another of the players that have started really well this season. It's time to hear Eye of the Tiger. It's time to see goalkeepers now coming onto the field to start the warm-up here at the Spotify Camp Nou. The atmosphere here, it's increasing a lot, it's getting higher. It's a really hot day, sunny day here in Barcelona. 4:15 kickoff today, not used at this so early kickoff. And now it's time to continue playing to the mystery player. I've read some really good answers here on the live chat. First of all, let me read who's going to be the key player of tonight's game. We have Abdalharam Mohamed saying option 3, Dembélé. We have Dede Surwati saying Lewandowski. We have Yakshoma saying 1, 2, and 3. He says all of them. Okay, I like it. I agree also with you. Alja saying option number 2 is Pedri. Patrick Goldman saying Lewandowski, yes, of course. What else? Polish Roleplay PS4 saying Lewandowski today. PS18 saying CR7. He's not playing in this game. CR7, he's now playing for Man United, not in LaLiga, not in Spain. Well, Bagwani here saying Memphis. Okay, it's not in the options, but okay, well, you can guess, of course, the player or pick the player you want. As I was saying, I want to move back to mystery player. I'm gonna give you the second clue of today's show, and with this second clue, let's see if you start picking the correct answers, because I've seen some really good ideas. I remember the first clue that it was a former player that played in Spain, Italy, and France. Lots of you saying Ronaldinho. Yes, it's true. He played in PSG, Milano, in Barça. Same for Ibrahimovic. You already said also Dani Alves, Juventus, PSG. But with this second clue, you're gonna be able to say that some of these answers were not the correct ones. And the second one, let's show it now on our screens, is that he scored a brace against Real Madrid. He scored a brace against Real Madrid. Okay, so here the options, of course, have to go down and down. And I'm gonna give you again another extra clue. It's a tough one today, I think, to pick the correct answer. And this brace against Real Madrid was when he was not playing for Barça. Okay, so he scored a brace against Real Madrid, not with Barca's colors. So this is the extra clue for the mystery player. Let's see here if we have some answers. Maxwell, was another option. Maxwell, Dominic Stack saying Maxwell, but Maxwell has never scored a brace against Real Madrid, I guess. Tungana saying Auba. Well, I don't think Auba has played in Italy yet. Fatih saying Ronaldinho. No, it's not Ronaldinho, but it was a good pick as he has played in the 3 leagues. Maradona, well, can be another option. Maradona, who knows? Coutinho, another option. Auba, Vidal, Eto'o saying here Carolina, Samuel Castillo de Eurofeu. Well, think about this second clue, a brace against Real Madrid. Not so many players have scored a brace against Real Madrid, and you will have more options to know who is the mystery player. We have one more clue remaining that we will give in the final part of the show. But now I think also in the studio, you can start making your picks, because with these 2 clues, yeah, you can start probably guessing who can be our mystery player today.
Okay, Bruno. I'm racking my brain trying to think who scored a brace against Real Madrid.
The one I thought, I think he scored a brace against Real Madrid and not with Barça, so I think I'm still
okay. You think you're still in it? I'm completely lost. I'm completely lost.
Gustav says Vidal, and I don't think he's talking about you.
No. Maybe he knows that Irati's right. Maybe he knows that Irati Vidal is right. Guys, ter Stegen warming up. Obviously, couldn't do much the other day against Bayern Munich. He made a couple of good saves, but in La Liga, his run is simply outstanding, just having conceded the goal against Real Sociedad.
Yeah, he has performed really well. I don't think the goals against Bayern Munich, it was his fault, like he couldn't do many things. As Xavi Hernandez also said, it was like little mistakes done by the team, and he was like just sold out there. So really important before the international break also to end with good feelings and to do another clean sheet, because I think it will be really important. In the last matches against Elche, Barça conceded like I think it was 2 in Camp Nou and another 2 away. So really important today to be like safe there in the back.
I want to ask the live chat as well. What do you think about ter Stegen's start of the season? Let us know. Rate it from 1 to 10 maybe, and put some airplanes in there as well. Appreciation for our goalkeeper, who's conceded just 1 goal in La Liga, 2 of course in the Champions League in that 2-0 defeat against Bayern Munich. But let us know your thoughts on ter Stegen. Have you been impressed by his start of the season compared to last one, for example? Let us know. Spence, your thoughts?
Yeah, well, you said 1 goal, and I'm just looking at the number of opportunities he's had to make saves at all, because the defense in front of him has been so good, and they've really narrowed in on the idea that we're not going to let anything pass, and they really haven't. 12 shots on target that have been saved this year, 13 shots in total, and that's through 5 games. So they're really not conceding the chances to put a ball on target, let alone if ter Stegen is in the kind of form that he's in, then it makes it that much more difficult to get something past you.
I see some positive comments about ter Stegen on the live chat. Dominic Stasiak saying he's our saviour this season. Well, Lucas Segas says a 6. Come on, Lucas. This is a little bit more than that. Ridwan Ololade says 9 out of 10. King Izzy says 9. Sheriff Fatty says 8. Carolina says 7 out of 10 with a few airplanes. Fabi Luck says 9. Just general positive comments. Tulo Lope Colade says ter Stegen is an airplane. I agree. When he takes flight, he's a menace to opposing teams.
Yeah, and a couple of saves that he's made that have kept Barca in the lead in games kind of went under the radar, because none of them have been soaring, flying, upper 90, top shelf type saves. A lot of them have been quick reaction saves or down to his left or right, where he's had to go down and get it.
For example.
It
makes those saves look easy, but they're not.
I remember I was raised with the Barça of Guardiola, and we had Victor Valdés, and we always remembered maybe Barça conceded 2 opportunities, but Valdés was there to save them. And I think it's the same that is happening with ter Stegen. When you're the goalkeeper of Barça, maybe your defense is as good and you have the ball, so you don't have many opportunities, but you got to save them, and it's what he's doing.
Regarding the lineup, I like this comment by Eduardo, which says, muy buena alineación, es necesario rotar. So a good lineup, we need to make changes around. Bruno, I expect you agree with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, Xavi this season has, I would say, 19, 20 really, really top players. So you have to use them, you have to rotate them, you have to have all your squad ready because big challenges are going to arrive during the season. And yeah, I think it's really important to have a complete squad and to have everyone involved so they feel part of the team and they get, of course, importance in the game. So I like rotations. It's a game at home, of course, against one of the, well, actually the bottom team of the table. So if you don't rotate a day like today, when you're gonna do it, no? So it's important to rotate, I think, and to have everyone involved. Guys, I think it's time now to play to another game that we like a lot here on Barça Live on all previews. You have improved a lot on the studio, and I'm talking, of course, about Guess the Player. Guess the Player. It's time to guess the player now. Also at home, let's start with the first option, first image. I'll read you also on the live chat to see if you get the correct answers. And here you have the first one in a training session. Images from a training session this week. The ones you have here in the live chat. And this is our first Guess the Player. Let's see if in the live chat we start having also your first answers. And on the studio, of course, you can also guess.
Spence?
I'm not.
I already see some people who I think have it right.
Who?
Simba, it looks like. I mean, I think I see a little beard under the cat's.
Is what I was thinking.
The cat's mouth.
Let me see if Ramon, our sound technician, can. I cannot hear Spence in his microphone. So Robert, can you tell me which was the guess of Spence?
Okay, Spence, go with the guess.
Kessier.
Now, yes, Kessier. Okay, you're saying Kessier. Are you sure about the color also of the skin? There are lots of Kessiers, and Sufati. George Chances is saying also Kessier, Sam Kraft Kessier, Bimandita Kessier. No, it's not Kessier.
Kunde?
Let's reveal who was the first guess the player. It's actually, let's see, who is the player?
Is it Kunde? No.
Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati, okay? So Ansu Fati first guess the player. Okay, let's
That's
move
a
on.
shadow, not a beard.
It's a shadow.
It's a shadow because Ansu
Yeah.
can't grow anything yet.
Okay, let's move to the second guess the player right now. There we go. Here you have the second option of guess the player. Let's see also in the live chat if you start picking the correct answers. Second opportunity. Now I'm going for Irati. Let's go Irati for this one.
Irati's turned into the GOAT of this game. I mean, Spencer still sucks at it, but
Who wears his socks that high? What person?
I mean, he's super fit. I'm between two players. This is getting too hard because, I mean, even with like the training kits and everything, it's...
I mean, realistically, that could be anybody.
right, commit to one.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm between Lewandowski and Busquets.
Okay, I like your. I think you are close. Let's see in the live chat. Yannick
Yeah.
Bishop saying Levy, Daniel
Those are
saying
two.
Busquets, Patrick Goldman saying Pedri, Noah saying Busi, Nick Tujam saying Ferran, Araujo saying Reaper, Bessel is saying Busquets. Let's see who was this player. Let's see.
Oh.
Sergio Busquets.
But you didn't
Sergio
make a
Busquets.
guess.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
meant to.
Exactly. Irati technically didn't guess.
Yeah, she was trying to at least between two options,
was
but
close.
I think you pass, Irati. I'll give you the check and the okay because
Okay.
it's tough this
Unbelievable.
game and
Unbelievable.
and you are
Sorry,
getting
there is no
closer.
bar here,
Outrageous.
so...
Okay, no VAR here, it's true.
I
we have
demand a
to
review.
we have to try and probably also have technology for these games. Last guess the player. Let's go. Let's move to the last guess the player. Here we go. Again, try to have a look on the movement, on the
Yeah.
body.
This
Robert
one.
seems to have it quite clear.
I think
don't know
this
if
one's
Spencer
fairly
Irati
easy,
also
I'd say.
has it clear.
Yeah.
And the
I'd
live chat
say-
also. Let's see.
Because of the definition, the muscle definition, the shot, I think it's fairly clear. I mean, let the guesses come in.
Oh,
I mean,
it's very-
everyone,
it's very
everyone in the
clear,
live
but
chat.
they have to
Yeah.
check.
But no, because I
Yeah.
wanted to see if they agree with me, but everyone's going Lewandowski.
Absolutely.
Everyone's going Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Incredible job from home. Yeah. Dominic Stasic saying Levy, Ahmad saying Levy, Ayran Shersta saying Levy. Remember that it's Levy and not Leva, that I'm seeing lots of Levas here in the live chat. Once again, Leva is Lewandowski's wife. He's Levy. Okay, so yeah, Fahd Majed saying Levy. Yeah, you're right. All of you are right. We were talking about Robert Lewandowski. So well done. You are improving a lot. I will have to try and make a little bit more complicated, I think, this guess the player because you are improving. And yeah, today, well, the third one was quite clear, Lewandowski. The second one also, most of you were right. The first one, some doubts there between Kessier and Ansu Fati. But yeah, congratulations to all of you at home, also on the studio. Good effort. And yeah, we will connect back with me because I have also some more surprises prepared. And continue thinking about mystery player. Sorry, mystery player. As we have said, continue thinking about it. I've been reading lots of comments about Samuel Eto'o because yes, it's true that Eto'o scored a brace against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu when he was playing for Mallorca, but Eto'o has never played in France, so cannot be Samuel Eto'o. Think about the two clues: a player that has been in Spain, Italy, and France, and that has scored a brace against Real Madrid, not defending Barça's colours. Continue thinking about the mystery player.
Okay. I will agree to disagree that we've been improving on this game, because if you can start to give two options and get it right, I don't feel like that's improvement. I think.
But if one of the options is right, then
I feel like
why not just guess the whole team?
Exactly. Yes,
point?
it's either Pedri or Gavi or Jordi Alba. Right, guys, let's talk a little bit about what happened in midweek. Obviously, we're all disappointed, but I got a sense that, and I said it the other day, we competed well. We could have won. Could have gone into halftime 2-0. That's what Xavi said, in fact, that you don't take your chances, and then the big teams will come out and punish you, and that's what happened to Barca. But I thought that Barca played a very good game, especially until the first goal, and had a chance to get themselves in front.
I think coming from what we came against Bayern de Munich, it was super important to see that the players forgot how much they suffer, and indeed it was Barca dominating the whole game. It was only two mistakes that, okay, you cannot miss. When you forgive in the Champions League, then the other team has that power that in two only chances they score. But I think it was a big step for Barca in the past. Like, also we have heard all the players, also Xavi, that they were mad, but this is the path to grow. Like, we came of losing, like, with not dominating and nothing against Bayern de Munich. So I think it was a big step to show in the Champions League. And as Spence said before, also the players of Bayern Munich said after the match that they felt domination from Barca. So I think it's really important, and it's where you have to grow to that match we are going to play against Bayern in Camp Nou. You have to start there.
Exactly. We do have a question for our fans about that Bayern Munich game. I want to know your thoughts on that 2-0 defeat in midweek. Did you feel that, one, we deserved to win, two, that too many chances missed, or three, that you just didn't like the performance? I don't think that's really an option. I think there was a lot to like about what Barca did against Bayern Munich. I'd go with two, though, because there was just too many chances missed.
I think there's more than one right answer here, because I thought that Barca, for most of that game, did deserve to at least get a result. Maybe not win, but
we all know that you wanted to get your prediction right, Spence. It was a 2-2. You predicted a draw.
I predicted something different than what I felt in my heart, Robert. And what I felt in my heart was that after Pedri missed that chance in the first half, that was going to be our best chance of the game.
Well, you missed one in the second one, which hit the post. That could have put us back in the game.
But to me, there's a difference between hitting the post and having a clear shot at goal, and in Pedri's case, just not taking it. Because you hit the post. What Rafinha did, when you're aiming towards goal and you're a ways away, that's something you can go to bed at night. You can think, okay, I put it in the right spot. I just got unlucky.
What are the fans saying about that game? What option have they picked?
I'm seeing a lot of 2s and 1s.
2 was we missed too many chances.
Missed too many chances, yeah. Eric, Adolf, Sabir, Mohamed, a lot of 2s, a lot of too many missed chances. Fabuluk saying that we weren't clinical enough, and that's okay. The difference between this team and other teams around the world is that the chances they miss this time, they're not going to miss next time.
Well, and the next time, as Irati said, is at the Spotify Camp Nou against Bayern Munich in match day 5 of the Champions League. And you will have seen, if you've been typing on the live chat, that we have a pinned comment there. You have a link where you can enter a draw to win 2 tickets to go to Barca Bayern at the Spotify Camp Nou. So be sure to click, register, sign in, whatever you have to do, and take part in the draw. You can win 2 tickets to go to Barca Bayern Munich later on in the season. It's at the end of October, isn't it? And we have a question. What would you do to win those tickets, guys. Why would you like to win 2 tickets for Barca Bayern? 1, revenge. I think that's a clear one. 2, let us know if it would be the first time you visit the Spotify Camp Nou if you win those 2 tickets, in which you'd get your travel expenses paid for as well, and a night spent in Barcelona. Or 3, to see Lewandowski score against his former team. I mean, it's a 1 for me. It's a clear 1 for me.
Yeah, for me too. Like to see also Lewandowski score. We haven't seen him. I've never seen him scoring like in person. So I would love to see that, and if it's against Bayern Munich more. And also for revenge, because after that Champions League game, I went home like feeling like we got them there, and it was like a weird feeling because of course we were proud about how the team played, but we came home like, how can we fail and lose this game? So of course revenge.
Just a couple of comments before you let us know, Spence. But Hrushikesh Pasalkar says, option 4, De Jong should start all the games. Well, I mean, he's starting today, so I assume you're happy. And there was another one by Debo Swagiari, says, but I don't have a passport to travel to Spain. Well, you've got a month to get it sorted if you enter the draw. Spence, what are they saying? Essentially that they want revenge, right?
Yeah, this is the first time in a while I've seen one of these options where people are entering more than one answer, which is kind of taking the Irati approach.
Yeah.
But it's working because they're saying 1, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And
They're following me.
In this case, they're all right. So Irati, well done. Good job.
Right, well, remember, if you want to enter the draw to win 2 tickets to go to Barca Bayern at the Spotify Camp Nou later on in October, you have a link in the live chat. You just click on the link, sign in, register, and all of the information will be there. You get the 2 tickets, but you get your expenses paid for as well, I believe. Anyway, right, Bruno, Barca Bayern will be in about a month's time. We have a lot to take care of in the meantime, and the first thing we need to take care of is the pre-game quiz, right?
Yes, pre-game quiz. Just when at this moment we see all players from FC Barcelona warming up here at the pit of the Spotify Camp Nou. Today it's quiz game, of course, and the main protagonist is going to be Gavi. As you may know, Gavi has extended his contract until 2026. This Thursday was the event at the Camp Nou with more than 5,000 fans seeing this contract extension at Spotify Camp Nou. Gavi gave some words. He said that of course he received many offers from other places, but that he and his team have a clear idea that is to success here at the club. So it has been a really emotional week for Gavi, and today we want to know if you your knowledge about Gavi, if you know a lot about him or not. So we're gonna start the quiz. Be ready with your phones on the live chat, also on the studio. First question, here we go. With Gavi. His first name is, easy one I think. Option number 1, Gabriel. Option number 2, Carlos. Option number 3, Pablo. I think that's kind of an easy one to start. And I'm gonna give this question to Irati. She always complains that got the tough ones. So let's go, an easy one for you today to start this quiz.
It's so easy today.
I don't think you can pick 2 options here. I think you need to commit to one. It's beginner's level.
Pablo, right?
Okay,
Pablo
today
Martin Gaviria or something like that?
Yes, Pablo Martin Gaviria, Paez Gavi. And today in the live chat, the tough thing is to find someone failing. And I'm going to read the names that need to study a little bit more. Skills 10 saying Gabriel. No, it can make a bit of confusion, but it's not Gabriel. We have all threes. No more mistakes, No, well done. Oh, everyone is right in the live chat. Pablo, completely amazing. Congratulations. Except skills 10. You have to study a little bit more. Let's go with the second one. Gavi started playing football in where? Let's see. This is a little bit more difficult, I think. Number 1, option number 1, UD Los Palacios. Option number 2, La Liara Balompié. Option number 3, Real Betis. Spencer Siegel.
Yeah. You want to ask? Can you just ask me what his first name is again?
You can choose 2. Let you.
Come on, it's not as difficult.
I'm gonna choose 2, and I'm gonna be wrong. I'll take 1 and 3, Bruno. 1 and 3.
1 and 3. Well, you are picking all the wrong options. It's not Los Palacios. Los Palacios was where he was born. Betis was his second club, but first of all he started at La Liara Balompié, okay? Congratulations to Kadda saying number 2. Who else? Manan Sharma also saying 2. La Liara. Lots of 1s and 3s. Also, people I think in the live chat Spence have heard you, and then they went with your options, but they were completely wrong. So no Palacios, no Betis. It was LaLiga. Okay.
It was hard.
This is
Yeah.
hard. This is really
Okay.
difficult.
Spence,
But
now
he
you have
played in
to
Betis,
stand up
right?
and go to the wall and as we
And think about what you've done.
exactly. Okay. Yeah, Betis
But
was
we're
also
not with you.
confusing. Betis was confusing because was actually the club where Barça signed Gavi. And this is the third question, actually. Robert, he came to La Masia at the age of, after his years at Betis, he came to La Masia at the age of number 1, 10, number 2, 11, number 3, 12.
11 rings a bell for some reason. But I'm not sure if 11's Ansu. I'm going to go with 11.
You say 11, okay. Aref Karim is asking, where is the link for registering to the draw? It's up in the live chat. There you have there the pinned comment to win the tickets. Yes, you're right, Robert. Was 11 years old. Congratulations. There were here also many people picking the right ones. Paul Matis Darraf was saying 10, no. And Yorick Gilbert saying 11, yes, it was 11. Coca-Cola saying, Coca saying 12, no, not 12. And Nasif Ahmed saying 11, yes, 11, correct answer. Robert Van Eckhout, as always, or almost always, a man that knows Barça and all the players. Okay, fourth question of this quiz today. Irati, again for you.
Okay.
He was the youngest player to debut for Barça. True, false, or he's still too young?
Oof, that's hard because there's many youngsters making the debut lately. I would say false.
You can't say true and false, just so you know. Those can't be your
I
two
have
guesses.
proved that choosing two is not that easy.
Let's see. Abdul Kuba
I
saying
say
both.
false.
Vivek Gurung saying 1 true. Temidayo saying 1 true. Alja saying 2 false. Yes, it's false. It's false.
Is it Ansu still?
Yes, it's Ansu. No, sorry, it's Vicens, a player from the 20th century. Then Ansu, and then Bojan, and fourth is Gavi. So yeah, actually, let's see, because now I have another question. No, it has no relationship with this, but finally, question is: he was the youngest player to option 1, start in El Clásico. Option 2, score for Spain. Option 3, both are correct. Sorry, both are correct. Are in this final question, not in the other one. So, starting El Clásico, score for Spain, both are correct. Spencer Siegel.
This is just
You
like...
have an option to choose two
Spencer,
there.
technically, you could go for 2 options, 1 and 2.
Exactly. We are adapting to you. We are adapting to you now here.
This is like multiple choice inception right now. I'm going to go with 3 that both are correct. That is my final answer.
Is that because the green light came on
It has,
before?
it has nothing to do with the premature answering of the question.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Also, well, many people saying 1, 2, 3. Yeah, of course, all of 2 were correct, and the 3, of course, is the correct one. So yeah, there was a bit of confusion also on the live chat. We will continue studying other options of multiple choice here because I think you need a little bit more of help. Okay, we're gonna give our final clue of the mystery player before being back with you on the studio, and I'm gonna leave you some time to see if you know who is the mystery player. First, I'm gonna give you the clue, and in the next connection, the resolution. Okay, so you have a little bit more of time to think about it. We already said that he played in Spain, in Italy, and in France. That he's a former player of Barça. That he scored a brace against Real Madrid, not playing for Barça. And the final option now, I think with this one, you have to start thinking who can be the mystery player. Is that he played 90 minutes in a Champions League final. And again, an extra clue to see if someone gets the correct answer. He was playing for Barça, okay? So he played 90 minutes in a Champions League final playing for Barça. Let's see, because I think that now with all these 3 clues plus extra clues that I've been giving you, you should know the answer. And yes, I have here the first person that has picked the correct answer. So yeah, I'm gonna say who was. Cola Coca, congratulations, you have been the one correct. Ludovic Joly, all credit here for Cola Coca picking the correct answer. It was Ludovic Joly, congratulations.
Irati, was he the player you were thinking about?
I chose Ibrahimovic because he scored a brace with PSG against Real Madrid. And he played in Italy, France and Spain, but
Okay,
yeah.
Right, we're going to go back to Bruno in a little bit as the players are still warming up on the pitch. We're about, what, say, just under 20 minutes away from this game, match day 6 in La Liga. Lots of changes in the lineup. Let's just go over the lineup for you, in case you've just connected with us. It's Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal with Koundé, Araujo, Eric, and Balde at the back. Got Frenkie de Jong, Kessié, and Pedri in midfield, and up front it's Ousmane Dembélé, Lewandowski, and Memphis starting today. Let us know your thoughts on the live chat. You can rate the lineup from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest score, 10 being the highest. Do you like the changes? Who would you prefer in the lineup? Let us know your thoughts. Irati, it's good that we're seeing just so many options for Xavi, such availability that he has from all the different players.
Yeah, not only the players, like the way the team can play today. I think having wings today will be super important because Elche will defend pretty much in Camp Nou. They only scored twice in whole La Liga, so Barça will have the ball. So I think it's really important. I was expecting today to see Bellerin, as Sergi Roberto is injured, but Koundé is also a good option there, and also is a good option because maybe we see, as we said before, 3 center backs with Dembélé and Balde in the wings,
exactly.
And then as the strikers, Lewandowski and Memphis. So let's see. I'm really excited because this lineup gives a lot of options.
Exactly. Well, we did hear Oscar Hernandez saying that they're expecting Cadiz to go to a defensive line of 5, really and truthfully, and for them to defend quite deep. So what Irati's saying makes sense. The Barca would be defending most of the time with Koundé, Araujo, and Eric at the back. Balde moving forward, and Dembélé kind of being the one who goes up and down that right wing. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't think Elche is really going to put too much into this attack today. I think their main focus is going to be defense, and so I'm not really sure that you need 3 center backs at the back. Now, let's not like.
Are you saying that Araujo might play as a striker?
Anything's possible today, but maybe we don't go that far. But I think you throw one of them back there, maybe 2 of them, and then the others can push forward. Maybe not play striker, but we saw Koundé get up as a right back. We saw him move forward, so I don't see.
But I think that's also maybe why Memphis plays in the starting lineup and not Ansu Fati, because maybe he's not going to play in the wing, that he doesn't feel that comfortable. He's going to play like from inside in the box with Lewandowski.
Yeah, Lewandowski could use a partner every now and then. I think being a sole striker can be tiring and take a lot of attention, so that wouldn't be a bad idea either.
What are fans saying, by the way? Do they like the lineup? Do they like the changes that Xavi has introduced? The start of Memphis, for example?
Yeah, the ones that I'm seeing here, that they do want Ansu Fati.
I kind of want Ansu.
But Manab says 6 because we want Ansu.
We'll get to see him in the second half.
Rizici says a 9. I'd love to have seen Bellerin start. 8 out of 10. Ansu being the reason. So that's the main thing, but I think most people are pleased in general here.
I think we're going to see Ansu today, like in the second half, and I think he will enter like angry after not entering to that national squad for this international break. I think he's really hungry to prove that he's Ansu Fati and he's the star we saw last year.
And Ziad says, Balde? ? And Ziad, maybe you haven't been watching any of the first matches. But it's time to embrace the Balde.
I like that. The other thing is, obviously, the contrast today of the team that's only conceded 1 goal in La Liga versus the team that's only scored 2 goals in La Liga.
Yeah.
And a team that didn't manage to score the other day against Bayern Munich, although they created 6-7 very clear opportunities, coming out hungry to score. I feel like Elche might be in for some trouble tonight.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's why Elche comes with this lineup and why Barça is expecting them to defend, because of course, like when you get Lewandowski, Pedri, and those all big players that they didn't have the chance to score the other day against Bayern Munich. Today they will come even with more hungry to score, and also knowing that you can end this international break in the top of the league. I think that is extra motivation for Barça, and I also know that it's really important to give minutes to Memphis Depay and all the other strikers, because when a match like the other day, the ball doesn't enter, if you have all your strikers with minutes and with confidence, it's really important, because you just can't put one and have that goal that maybe the other day didn't enter.
I'm expecting goals today. I'm expecting Barca to come forward and score more than 2. And so because of that, I think in solidarity, we need to make sure that they get their goals. I'll do 10 push-ups today for each goal that Barça scores.
Oh.
Okay, you're getting strong today.
Yeah.
Oh.
We need to work out a little bit. We need to get back into shape. International breaks coming up. We got to be ready. 10 push-ups for each Barça goal.
I hope that Barca win 8-0.
I'll add 10 to each set every time. So they score 2, I'll do 20. They score 3, I'll do 30.
Spence, you're getting very ambitious here.
I just think we're going to see a lot of goals, and I want to do my part.
Okay.
I think he missed the gym this morning.
I missed the gym this morning as well. I mean,
Did you hit the gym this morning?
No, I went yesterday.
Okay.
This time, we're not used to playing at 4:15. It's messed up my whole
different.
day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jet lag going on right now.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah, because you were traveling during the week as well.
yeah.
Where did you go in the end?
I went to Belgium, and unfortunately I didn't get to go to a game because my flight on the way back got canceled, and I wanted to make it here in time for this wonderful show. Oh well.
Right. Well, the players finishing their warm-up routine on the pitch. This is the last game, of course, before the international break, with lots of players that are going to be leaving. Joey will be left with 4 or 5 players only for the next week and a half.
Yeah, like it would be really hard to Xavi to make like changes if he wants to improve in that way, because half of the team is going with the international break. This year will be like this, like after the World Cup, a new season is starting and you got to start from zero because the dynamics like completely break. But maybe also important after that Bayern Munich game to just change your mind and take those thoughts out and start over.
Crazy Craze says make it 15 for every 1 goal. So if I had said 15, he would have asked for 20.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that's just what people do. And then I've got, I just missed it. I had it. Oh, here we go. Patrick Goatman says, I will slap my cousin every time Barca scores.
I want a video of that. I want a video of that. Try and find a way to send us a video of that.
You can send it on Twitter. We'll pull it out.
Yeah, post it on Twitter. Just hashtag Barca Live or something like that, and let us know on the live chat if you've done it. I'm into that. Obviously, this is the last game before this international break, and it's going to get really intense, guys. After that, the month of October is going to be, just hectic. We're going to have game in, game out. Wednesday.
Yeah, I think we can say start sleeping here so we don't get late.
Yeah. We can start using these couches just to hang out and wait for the next game. Right, let's take a look back at what happened last weekend. That 4-0 win against Cádiz at the Nuevo Mirandilla. Yet another win for Xavi away from home. That run that Xavi's got in LaLiga away from home is just simply amazing.
It's just amazing, and also a game that I think it will be pretty similar to the one we are going to see today at Camp Nou, because Elche is also in that situation of Cádiz. They haven't gone this far in LaLiga. They only scored twice, and Cádiz for that moment didn't score. So we are going to see a pretty similar game. And maybe Barça has studied what can they improve. We all agree that in that game we saw like at least three different matches, and some players like Gavi, I think they showed up like why they are important in this team.
Barca didn't manage to score in the first half. All of the goals came in the second. First it was Frenkie de Jong, and then the substitutions made an impact with Dembélé, Lewandowski and Pedri coming onto the pitch. By the way, a question for you guys. What did you enjoy the most about the Cádiz game? Was it the 4 goals, scoring 4 goals yet again? Was it yet another clean sheet? Let us know. Let us know on the live chat what it is that you enjoyed the most about that game against Cádiz last weekend at the Nuevo Mirandilla. That's the Lewandowski goal. Lewandowski does very well here to set up Ansu Fati, to hold off his defender, staying strong, staying on his feet and setting up Ansu Fati, and then Ousmane Dembélé with a goal of his own fabrication there. Maybe the keeper could have done better, but this was after the whole heart attack.
Yeah, but I think the keeper also didn't expect it there, because Dembélé does this extra move that we all expecting, like, no, where you do that, and then he comes with a goal. Like, it's unexpected, and I think also for the goalkeepers.
What the thing that you enjoyed the most about that Cádiz game? The 4 goals, the clean sheet, or the debuts of Bellerín and Marcos? They're not in the lineup today, but we might get to see them in the second half.
I think we saw more Bellerin than Marcos Alonso because he entered in those last minutes and then it was a heart attack and thing. But I would go for the third one. Like, I was really excited to see them playing with Barça.
Spence?
Yeah, I'll take the goals, but I am a little bit mad at Dembélé for scoring that last one because I had 3-0 and I was ready to pop the confetti today.
Yeah, exactly.
We weren't going to do it on during the game last weekend, and now I have no confetti to pop.
Well, maybe today. We'll go over, guess the score in just a bit, but let's go back to the Camp Nou. A big one, Bruno, a big weekend, because as Irati mentioned before, we've got the Madrid derby. We could go top of the table. So it's a big chance for us here today at the Spotify Camp Nou.
Absolutely. Match day 6 started yesterday with this massive game for the bottom part of the table between Valladolid and Cádiz. Cádiz scored a late goal to take the first 3 points of the season for them. And Valladolid, 2 consecutive games losing in the final minutes. Tough defeats for the team from Castilla y León. And today, early kickoff at 2 o'clock, Mallorca, Almería, another clash between 2 of the teams that are supposed to be fighting to avoid the drop. 1-0 victory for Mallorca in the end. Pablo Maffeo, the only scorer of that match. We have now, of course, Barça Elche, 4:15 p.m. Central European Time kickoff, and 6:30. This Valencia-Celta, 6:30, interesting game between Valencia and Celta. Let's see, because it can be the debut of Cavani, one of the big names and big signings this summer in LaLiga. At 9 o'clock, Athletic Club and Rayo Vallecano will close Saturday's football. And as you were saying, tomorrow is going to be that big day, 9 p.m. Central European Time of Sunday. Atletico de Madrid, Real Madrid in the Civitas Metropolitano. What a night, what a game before moving to the international break. Of course, it's a good opportunity, as Irati was saying, for Barça, because if Barça wins today, they will slip as leaders of the championship. And tomorrow, let's see if Atletico de Madrid can take some points against Real Madrid at home. It's true that in the recent years, Los Blancos, Real Madrid have took really good results against Atletico de Madrid, but let's see, and we'll have to see if tomorrow can be a good day for Los Colchoneros in that really good game, the Atletico de Madrid, Real Madrid, the derby from the city of Madrid. Atletico Madrid that lost in the Champions League against Bayer Leverkusen. Real Madrid having a good start of the season in Europe, also in the National League, all victories, so really good start for the team managed by Carlo Ancelotti. Well, we are here now waiting for some protagonists before kickoff. I'm sure they're about to come to the field because game is about to start in 6 minutes, and we will have to wait a little bit more to see these protagonists before entering to the Camp Nou. Let's go. Okay. On the studio, I'm going to make an extra question. Who do you think are going to be on the field of the Camp Nou today before starting the game? Let's see.
Well, I already know, Bruno, so this is more a question for Irati and Spence. I already know who's coming onto the pitch of the Camp Nou to receive the ovation of everyone at the Spotify Camp Nou.
Irati, you've been the one guessing everything right today.
I give you the chance to choose
Oh,
two.
you're so generous. You're so generous. I'm. Who would it be? Let's see.
Let's go because we have
watching.
2 squads today that are going to be here in the Camp Nou before kicking off. As always, lots of sections, lots of sports. And here we have to receive LaLiga genuine Barça team that last year won the treble, all the possible trophies in that category of LaLiga genuine. A massive opportunity for all these players to be playing in this league, receiving now the ovation of the Camp Nou. And also, it's going to be time to make them a good ovation to the roller hockey team that won the Super Cup last weekend, and now also are receiving the ovation from the Spotify Camp Nou 131st trophy for the roller hockey team that now are stepping into the Camp Nou. David Noya and Reus in that Super Cup. 17 out of 25 trophies have won Edu Castro. amazing numbers for the manager of a roller hockey team. And yeah, also first time here for the new signings, Carlas and Mark Grau at the Spotify Camp Nou. So La Liga genuine team and the roller hockey team celebrating their trophies. Congratulations to all of them. And now, yes, 4 minutes before kicking off, it's Barça Elche in a fantastic hour, fantastic conditions on Barcelona, with for sure a fantastic attendance here at the Spotify Camp Nou. So it's time to enjoy it. We're going to stay here on our position, speed side, reporting the game. Back to you in the studio, guys. Everything about to start here at Camp Nou.
Just one question, Bruno. Let us know your guess the score.
True. 4-1 up for Barça. I think we're going to win today, but too many clean sheets in recent La Liga games. So today, I don't know why this run from in defense probably is going to end. But well, if we concede 1 goal and we win 4-1, it's fantastic news.
Right, okay, Bruno, going for a 4-1. Oh, surprisingly, Irati, you're not going for the same score as Bruno.
Because we were together and I said, okay, you guess something and then I'm going to guess another thing. Otherwise,
okay.
I think we would have gone for the same.
I see I'm the most optimistic today with 5-0. I think we're going I think this is a team that's conceded.
At some point, we're gonna see 5.
At some point.
At some point. It hasn't happened yet, but at some point we will.
Well, yeah,
I mean in the league.
In the league, exactly. Yeah. Spence, you are going for a 4-2, right?
I just think Elche just surprise people when we watch them. I always think they do find a way to come up with goals. And I don't know if those 2 goals will have as much significance, because I think maybe it'll be like a 3-0, 4-1 sort of situation, and then they'll grab a first or second goal late. But I see 4-2.
Well, it would be a surprise, definitely, because Elche have just scored 2 goals in 5 games in La Liga, so they would be scoring in 1 game essentially the same amount as in the rest. Let's take a look at the predictions of the rest of our crew. Our director, Aleix, going for 4-1. Sergio Roldan, 5-0, same as me. Jordi? Cochran? Is that Cochran? 1-1? Oh. He's telling me in my ear here that he said 3-1 and that Laia got it wrong. Laia, come on. Because Laia got 3-1 as well as Jaume Torra, and Laia didn't want Jordi Cochran to have the same result. Got Diego with 4-1, another 3-1. Sanglas at the Spotify Camp Nou 5-1. Mar going 5-1. Lots of optimism. Paul going for a 9-0. One day Paul's going to crack the confetti open, and he's going to get it right. I hope so. Anyway, right. The players stepping on to the pitch. Let us know your guess the scores as well on the live chat, and you can guess the score as well on the match day challenge. You can do that on the Barça app and fcbarcelona.com. You know the drill. Barça app, fcbarcelona.com. You can do guess the score, you can do the game quiz, you can rate the game, and at the end of the game, if you're at the top of the rankings, if you get everything right, you can win a game day jersey, which today is the Blaugrana jersey. Spence, what predictions are the fans giving us? Are we optimistic? We got lots of goals. Let us know.
8-0 from K0H0, 3-0 from Alia, 9-0 from Imad, who believes what Paul believes. 6-1 from Freeloner Gaming, 10-0 from Amoga. Look, at some point, maybe they are going to score that many goals. I don't quite see 10.
I think they all want you to do lots of push-ups today.
I was going to say 10 goals would be 100 push-ups plus 90 plus 80 plus 70. You get the idea. It's a lot of push-ups.
A lot of push-ups, yes, definitely. Right, that lineup with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, with Koundé, Araujo, Eric and Balde at the back, with Frankie de Jong, Kessié and Pedri in midfield, and it's Dembélé, Lewandowski and Memphis up front. You can let us know your thoughts on this lineup as well. Match day 6 in La Liga against Elche. I think Barca need to come out strong, try and impose their will right from the very beginning. Similar situation to the one against Victoria Pilsen, right?
Yeah, and also to shake those bad vibes that maybe that defeat against Bayern Munich get to the team. I think they are going through that. I saw many concentration phase on the players, so I think it's also really important maybe to score fast, because Edgar Badia is a really good goalkeeper and he is used to do great performance in Camp Nou. I remember a really great performance. They are going to defense a lot, so it's also really important to know how to move the defense, like to be active for the first minute.
I see a comment in there, Spence, that says 7 slaps for the cousin, which would mean a 7-0, right?
That's a lot of slaps. I also see Thomas Anderson, who says, been a while since I last checked this out. So welcome back, Thomas. We're here. Every match day, we're here, man.
Everyone's welcome here.
Yeah.
Everyone's welcome
here. Tell your
here.
friends, tell your cousins, give them a slap.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. I mean, everyone's welcome here. Let us know what you like about the show as well. We're here to entertain you. Obviously, we can't show you the game, guys. If anyone's coming in here expecting to see the game, That's not what we do. We can't do it. We don't have the rights to do it. People pay lots of money now for football games.
We could replay some of the plays like ourselves.
Maybe, yeah, that might be even better than the actual goals. But we are here to entertain you. We do game commentary. We offer a little bit of entertainment analysis. We ask you questions. We want to interact with you. We want to know your thoughts. So essentially, just stick with us. Fill the live chat with comments. Let's fill the live chat with flags. I want to know where the people are watching us from.
I already saw Nepal and Kazakhstan.
Lots of countries,
That's really
lots of
far,
countries from all around the world. And we one day we want to tour the world doing this show. But fill the live chat with flags, guys. I want to know where you're watching us from. In the meantime, we'll focus on the game because it is about to start. Barça will have the first possession. Robert Lewandowski will have the first touch of the game. We'll be attacking towards the right-hand side of the screen, of the television screen. And we are playing in Blaugrana today. Right, the game is underway. Frenkie de Jong getting the touch there. And off we go. Spence, where are the people watching us from?
San Juan, Argentina.
Oh.
Hola.
Hola. I see. Is that Slovakia? I believe Trinidad and Tobago. That's Alia, right? Or no, Alia is Slovenia.
Slovenia, I think.
Alia's
Alia's from Slovenia, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it Germany? We got some Germany from Amir Khan. South Africa from Songeso. Yeah. Alia Slovenia. As soon as I saw Alia's name, we're good. We got the Slovenian flag.
Long ball played looking for Ousmane Dembélé, the header away from Carlos Clerc, and down it comes on Pedri's boot, who receives the first applause from the Spotify Camp Nou. What a game he had the other day against Bayern Munich. His Frenkie de Jong, Barça, already playing in Elche's half, with Elche gathering players deep back is Araujo. First minute of the game. Barça playing on the right-hand side. Koundé. Next to him is Dembélé. Dembélé is going to try and play the ball in to Memphis with his left foot. Right, Bruno, what's the atmosphere like at the Spotify Camp Nou this afternoon?
Well, we see lots of kids today. Of course, this timetable it's a fantastic one for all the kids. Yeah, pretty full, all the stands. I'm sure we will be around in these last games the 80,000 spectators for sure. And guys, I don't know if you know this news, but it's time to congratulate someone of FC Barcelona. We will do it after this opportunity.
Kessié trying to play the pass through to Memphis, who battles for the ball and ends up fouling. Right, Bruno, give us the news.
There is a player from the first team. Okay, let's play a game. and a question for all you on the studio and also on the live chat. There is a player from the squad that has been a father. Yesterday night, we have a new father in the squad. Who do you think has been a new father of FC Barcelona? A daughter that yesterday was born.
Well, I already know, so I let it for Spencer.
I didn't see this.
Oh. Maybe the live chat can give you some clues. Okay, so someone's become a father. One of our players has become a father overnight. I saw it on Twitter as well. Yeah. So Spence, care to venture? I'll give you a clue. He's in the starting lineup.
You can choose two players.
Dembélé.
Oh.
Yes, you're right. And also here in the live chat, Khaled Masri, Arman Hamnat, Martu Hobart, all of you saying Dembélé. Yes, the most. Congratulations, Ousmane Dembélé. I don't know if you can fill the live chat with the baby emojis, for example.
Fill the live chat with babies.
Let's go, no? Why not?
Yes.
Congratulations, Ousmane.
Congratulations. I mean, applause is for Ousmane Dembélé. I mean, just congratulations.
Let's see if he has the chance to celebrate it with a goal today.
Oh yeah, we'll have to see what the celebration is if Dembélé scores today. I mean, maybe the sleep emoji is one that he won't be able to do again because he won't be sleeping much with a new baby. Or maybe he'll take the chance to just take a little nap with that celebration. So a very appropriate one. Congratulations to Ousmane, and we hope he can celebrate with a goal today, guys. Question: who's going to score the first goal today? Let's say Dembélé, right?
Yeah, I go for the father from Dembélé.
I'm saying Memphis is getting an assist from Lewandowski.
Oh.
Okay.
So the three options we're giving you are Lewandowski, Memphis, and Ousmane Dembélé. Let us know who you think is going to score the first goal of the game. Dembélé's got the ball right now. He can drive inside. He's got Koundé ahead of him. Oh, Dembélé. The cross inside. Oh, Memphis was... Oh, Kessié, sorry, was going for the header. It's going to be picked up on the other side by Valde. Valde can go one-on-one. Ball knocked away from him. And obviously, if you think it's someone else, if you think it's Pedri, Kessié, Frankie de Jong, let us know who it is. But here is Dembélé. He could take the shot. Dembélé, shot blocked. What are the fans thinking?
Lewandowski from Funky Bacon. Lewandowski. Phantom Lewandowski. Rafael Amiras Levy. David
Wait a minute,
DJ
let's go to Camp Nou. Bruno, yellow card?
For Frank
Kessié?
Kessié. Yes, Frank Kessié, after this challenge with the Elche player, now medical staff and the doctors coming on to attend Elche's player. I cannot see from here who has been, but yeah, yellow card for Kessié. You will have there the replays and just give your opinions if you think it's a yellow card or not, actually.
Against Lucas Boyer it was, Bruno. I think he's too strong. He jumps a lot, and when he's trying to jump like this, he just hits the other player. I don't think it's in purpose, but it could be a yellow card.
I think it's very early in the game. I mean, yeah, you just like kind of go over the player and.
Yeah, but I think now that when they see contacts in the face, they always show a yellow card. I don't think it's in purpose because he's just jumping and taking the impulse with the hands.
And then
So-
Kessié is saying right now, he's going like, what am I supposed to do? Jump like this?
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're
Yeah.
far enough away that
Yeah.
I wouldn't elbow you, but yeah.
And the thing is, like, he jumps way more than Lucas Boyer, so that's why he hits the face.
Well, Lucas Boyer still receiving medical attention. Bit of cotton wool into the nose. Let's hope that the game can be resumed quickly. This early interruption. As Kessié knocked Boyer in the face as he leapt up. Oh, I mean, it is fairly hard impact. And an early yellow card for Frank Kessié, who is going to have to be careful, Bruno.
Yes, absolutely. Now after this yellow card, today Kessié playing with De Jong and Pedri in this midfield. And yeah, now the midfielder will have to take care, of course, because just 6 minutes in the clock. And yeah, this can, of course, condition it a little bit his way of playing, this yellow card.
Barça recover the ball inside their own box. Here is Pedri. Back to Koundé on the right. See if Barça can accelerate a little bit.
Yeah, really important today to run those transitions because, like we saw, Elche is like close. So when Elche runs, when we recover the ball, Barça has to run to find spaces there in the back.
And Kessié likes to get forward. We just saw it just now after that long ball on the transition. He was already further than any other player was. And considering he runs at full speed a lot, he just has to be careful.
Yeah.
Here is Frankie de Jong. Barça playing in Elche's half. 7 minutes played. No real chances yet. One long interruption. Frankie inside. Memphis playing quite inside. Oh, a lovely little chip pass looking for Lewandowski. Memphis can win it back.
Yes, and today is a fantastic chance, of course, for Memphis. Because Xavi placing today in the starting 11 for the first time this season, and it's a fantastic opportunity for Memphis to show his level. Of course, there is a big competition up front for these 2 spots, and Memphis today will try to score his first league goal. Last year was the top scorer with 13 in Barça and LaLiga. Let's see today if he can find the back of the net.
Barça attacking down the right. Here goes Ousmane Dembélé. Go Mosquito, go Mosquito. Oh, what? That must be the most powerful cross ever produced by a professional football player. I don't quite know what he was going for there. Maybe trying to chop someone's head off.
Yeah.
Are you ever so tired that maybe you haven't like had a kid before, but you're so tired that you just all of a sudden you just jolt?
Yes.
Right? I think that's just what happened to him just now. He's probably had very little sleep. He just hit one of those jolts right as he was kicking the ball.
By the way, guys, just a reminder, right underneath me here, you've got a chance to win 2 tickets for Barça Bayern Munich. Yeah, you do it, Spence. Barça against Bayern Munich. There's a link in the live chat. Go under here. Link in the live chat. Just click, register, sign in, and a chance to win 2 tickets for Barça Bayern. It's in the live chat, guys. Right, 8 minutes, 40 seconds. Pedri out wide to Dembélé. Barça absolutely dominating possession. Now we need them to create chances. Here goes Dembélé. Can go one-on-one with Clerc. Dembélé inside pass, cleared away.
No.
Wins the battle with Lucas Boyer.
Boyer's a good player. He's always got quality.
And he's always pushing.
You have to have that guy if you're a bottom of the table type team like Elche, where you need somebody.
Also playing out to the left. Balde is offside. How active is Xavi on the sidelines, Bruno? Coming off of that game against Bayern, he said he was angry the other day that Barça didn't win.
Yes, he's giving lots of instructions today again. A bit nervous in these first minutes of the match. Barça still trying to create first good opportunities. Same for Francisco. He's absolutely under pressure today, Francisco. It's a bad place probably to be under pressure when you have to visit Spotify Camp Nou, but Elche with just 1 point after 5 games, well, needs absolutely to start taking the points. But yeah, some tension and some nerves from the sideline with both managers standing up in these first 10 minutes.
Barca win the ball back. There is Pedri. Looking to switch over to Ousmane Dembele. It doesn't look... Barca don't look sharp at the moment. Just missing something in these early minutes. There's a good challenge by Eric Garcia.
Yeah, I think also might be the time. Like, it's like nap time here. And
Still
it's
adapting.
like, yeah, like they got the possession, they got the ball and things, but it's that last pass, that last, like, I don't know, chispa, we would say in Spanish, like something spicy.
Spark.
Yeah, spark.
Yeah.
Barca now defending with Elche trying to play the ball forward. The ball going out at the moment. Just when we need that little bit of chispa. We need some positive energy. We need something, guys. Here is Frankie de Jong. Obviously, just 11 minutes played, so there's plenty of time to go. Oh, Balde accelerates down the middle. He's got Memphis on the left. There goes Memphis. Memphis tries to cut back, tries to get away, can't. Memphis dispossessed. A battle for the ball going on.
Out.
Ball goes out. Eric with the throw-in. Right, let's go to the Spotify Camp Nou. We have a familiar face there who's taken Bruno's seat, I imagine. Mai?
Hello, Robert.
Double seat today. We are improving our technology.
two of
We are
you.
improving now. She has her own headphones, microphone, so we are improving a lot.
Yeah, we have all the tools today.
Mai, you said the other day that if Barca scored, you'd come and celebrate with our camera. Obviously, everything changed with the incident at the Nuevo Mirandilla, so we're hoping for a celebration with you today.
I hope so too, but I can't promise that because you know I'm alone, fully stressed with all the things we have.
Maybe now, maybe now, maybe now. Oh, Lewandowski went for the wrong option there.
But yes, well, if we can, I'm gonna celebrate it. But you know that I have to do many different things for all the Instagram channel, actually.
Tell us, what are the things that you need to do? I don't know. What are you doing?
We have some rules with LaLiga, so we're not allowed to show videos and things as we did in the preseason or we can do in the Champions League. So what we do normally is share pictures and things. Okay, you hear all the crowd right here.
Yeah. Edgar Badia in the 12th minute already wasting time, right?
Yeah, we know what happened with that type
That's
of
a classic.
situations. Yeah. And they used to just say a word at the 89-minute mark and say, like, don't waste time anymore. It's like, come on. But, yeah, we have to do just pictures and things we can share because there's a lot of rules. So, well, we do a lot of content. You need to be creative and have all, you know, like, in the phone and think about it.
Don't believe her. She doesn't do anything during games. Honestly.
Yeah.
She's just sitting here watching the match.
Just sitting there watching the match, having her sandwich. But you
How offended she is.
careful. Oh, Lewandowski taken down. That has to be a red.
Red card.
Has to be a red.
Yeah.
Red card. Red card for the Elche player. Right, guys, take us through it. What happened? Bruno, Mai.
Go, Mai, go.
You go.
No, it has been a really hard challenge there. And now on Lewandowski, if I'm not wrong, we're going to see here the replay. There was a good combination here for Barça. And was the last, basically the fact is that Lewandowski was the last man and there was a tackle on him. So the rules are clear. If you're the last man in the 1-to-1 outside the box, this should be penalized with a red card. Quite clear. And that's why the player from Elche is going to be sent off, and VAR, since that, confirms this decision from Muñiz, the referee today. It's his first time officiating Barça today.
Okay, Bruno, just a quick question to Mai. Now she's got an advantage as well, knowing that Elche are down to 10 players, but ask her guess the score as well.
Okay, Mai, sorry, they're asking me if you can guess the score really quickly.
I will say that today is going to be a big win, and I'm going to say 4-0. I'm sorry.
So she's working, she's busy, she's showing, of course, that, of course, has to work a lot during matches, Mai, with all the social media channels, so yeah, now busy Mai again. So, well, let's see this free kick. As we always say during shows, too many times since Barça scored the last direct free kick. Today there's a good option with Lewandowski and of course Memphis, who seems to be placing the ball down and can be the option. Memphis, one of the specialists of this team, has been practicing in the warm-up today. Let's see, because it seems that Memphis is going to be the one taking this direct free kick. Okay,
let us know live chat. Do you think that that was a deserved red card? I think De Jong played it through. Yeah. Lewandowski was going one-on-one with the keeper. It's a no-brainer.
It was pretty clear. It's like that counter-attack we saw the other day of Lewandowski against Cádiz, that they were holding him, but it was only one defender, Gonzalo Verdú, and he just tackled him.
Memphis. Oh, playing the ball inside the box, looking for Lewandowski. He didn't go for the straight shot. Sneaky little move from Memphis there, trying to chip the ball over the wall.
I think Lewandowski didn't expect there. Yeah. He realized too fast that it was.
Oh no, it was prepared, but the ball was just a little bit too long. The ball was just a little bit too long there. Okay, well, Barça at an advantage, obviously, right now with Elche very early on playing with 10. You saw that.
And we saw after the red card, Xavi called Araujo and also Balde, asking Balde to push forward, because now they are one player more. So he is going to take the chance to go with all the wings up there.
Careful now with Elche making a move forward. Frenkie de Jong tracks back to defend, so does Memphis. Barca win it back cleanly, well done. Good job by Memphis and Frenkie de Jong. Now here is Pedri finding Dembélé. Barca can accelerate here. He's got the overlap of Koundé, or maybe Koundé won't be able to overlap because Dembélé speeds up. Here is Dembélé. Dembélé tried to set it up for Lewandowski. The ball cleared away. The acceleration on this guy.
And Balde is playing now in the right, or it's just a moment?
No, just a moment.
Yeah.
Here is good combination. Pedri with Lewandowski back to Memphis. The back flick by Memphis. Lewandowski couldn't quite hang on to the ball. Eric Garcia comes across for the challenge. Barca have upped the intensity now, knowing that Elche are down to 10 men. And we'll have to see, Bruno, is there going to be... Oh, wait a minute. No. Fidel taking his hands to his face, covering his face, as though Eric Garcia had hit him in the face.
No, he didn't. He's being tugged.
Oh, no, he runs into the arm of Kessié.
Yeah, he's looking for the red card to Kessié because he knows Kessié already has a yellow card. He did it in purpose.
There's nothing there. Right. Bruno.
No, but Balde is playing here and Koundé, I see it in the other side.
No.
After.
No.
They just got puffy hair.
Yeah, Koundé's changed his hairstyle today. Koundé's changed his hairstyle today.
That's why. I was confusing Koundé with Balde.
Koundé's going with the afro look
similar
today.
Now. I was just confused.
Finally, Arati's wrong about something.
That was a funny confusion, though.
I was choosing between two players.
I was like racking my brain saying, why did she say he's playing on the right? He's clearly not. But
he looks
now
like
I understand.
Balde, right?
Yeah,
now I see the 23, but I was not
too
watching the number.
Was going with the afro today. He's gone away from the cornrows. Bruno, does Elche have anyone warming up after that red card?
No players warming up for Elche. Careful.
Memphis inside the box. Can he get around it? Garbadia? Yes, he can. Yes. Memphis tried to hang on to the ball. Can he get past the keeper? And it's a corner kick. Corner kick.
Was fast Edgar there.
Combinations there.
Yeah.
First corner kick of this game for FC Barcelona. And as we were saying, no one warming up for Elche. It seems they're going to stay with the same squad.
Cross inside by Memphis. Lewandowski inside the box. Lewandowski with a shot. Takes a deflection and it'll be another corner kick, right?
Yes, second corner kick now for Barça. Of course, the situation for Elche right now, you are coming to the Camp Nou as bottom of the league. You are with 10 men since the 15th minute. Well, tough situation, of course, for Elche. Let's see how they can defend this result.
Barça are going to take it short. Memphis to Dembele. Dembele tries to get inside the box. Dembele can shoot. Dembele can shoot. Oh, the shot hits the side netting at the near post. Oof.
We saw one similar the other day of Dembele. Like he just used the last shot.
Well, Elche, I mean, very slow to come and defend that corner kick taken shortly. And Ousmane Dembele with the shot hitting the near side netting there. The first real chance for Barca, right?
Yeah, good to so. I don't remember another one. The team was having the ball and going high, but not really shooting.
And Bruno, Edgar Badia, this is going to be a constant thing, right?
Oh, if he was taking his time when it was 11 against 11, you can imagine now that it's 10 against 11. Unbelievable. He has spent more than 30 seconds now to take this goal kick.
But the problem there is the referee. Like, if you got to show the yellow card to Kessie in the minute 5 of the game, you can also stop this with a yellow card.
By the way, did Luke make his prediction today?
Oh, can we do that? No. I mean, did he? Did you bring it?
Well, yeah, I definitely. I know he made it.
We haven't shown it.
We haven't shown it. I know he made his prediction.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's let the.
Would be weird if you don't know.
I know what we can do. I know what we can do because this is the same thing. Because obviously the Luke video, Luke is Spencer's dog, and he always makes a prediction before the game. Lovely through ball. It's usually about 30 seconds, which is what it's taking Edgar Badia to do the.
All right, next goal.
The goal kicks.
I like
so
it.
we'll show it then. And by the way, guys, fill the live chat with flags. I want to know where you're watching us from. Flags from all over the world. We want the live chat to be as colourful as possible. I like a colourful live chat with flags from every country. If you're watching from Slovenia, from Trinidad and Tobago, from Nepal, from Bangladesh.
Now, Peki, I believe, is Slovakia. I believe Peki has that one's Slovakia, right?
And that's Nigeria?
Nigeria, Dev Deep from India.
Guys, do you think on the live chat we should sign Spencer up for some geography lessons so that he can recognize the flags?
What's that the flag? It's like a red?
Which one? This one?
No, the black one. It's just a random, like, no country flag.
Yeah, I think that's like somebody putting up the Skull and Crossbones pirate flag, like they're sailing out in international waters or something.
It'd be fun if we've got pirates watching us.
Yeah.
Oh, Lewandowski's got the ball. Lewandowski's going to feed it out wide to Memphis. Come on, Barca, we need a goal here. Memphis out wide on the left.
Have it.
Got Balde, Frankie de Jong playing it inside. Kessie is inside the box. Back out to Memphis. Memphis could put a cross inside, but decides to slow down.
Have it.
Passes to Frankie. Frankie takes a shot into the hands of Edgar Badia. And Xavi Bruno did say that he wants his players to take more shots from outside the box recently as well.
They have the quality.
Absolutely. I mean, and the other day, of course, against Bayern Munich, the team wasn't clinical at all, and this is one of the aspects that Xavi wants to correct just today. Scoring lots of goals if the chances are there, and of course now with Elche playing with 10, Barca needs to find a goal, I think, at least before halftime.
And it also helps you to open the defenses because then they know that you're going to shoot from there, so they react, and that can just make the defense like more mess.
2 different people coming in from Denmark.
Oh.
We've got...
I bet they're disappointed because Christensen's not playing.
Storm Ninja and Noah Peterson. I don't know if they're fans of Midtjylland or not, but I know that Midtjylland got a 5-1 win over Lazio in the Europa League.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw also Netherlands. Over there.
Careful, Pedri. The turn by Memphis. Memphis could score here. The shot by Memphis. Saved by Edgar Badia. Good chance there by Memphis, twisting and turning inside the box. Finding the opening for a shot, which was saved at the near post by Edgar Badia. Oh, the pass
The
by
Lion is coming for a goal.
Lion. Oh, we need to update our emoji list.
Yeah, that one is clear.
Dembele hesitating with the corner kick on the left-hand side. In comes the cross by Ousmane Dembele. It's cleared away by Tete Morente. And Barca have to restart things from their own half. The ball goes all the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
I will say I was in the Netherlands when I flew. Hold on, no, when I flew into Belgium this week, and one thing that I noticed when I was walking around, because I'm not super tall, is that everybody in the Netherlands is very tall.
Yeah,
I have a group of friends from Netherlands, and when I join them, I feel like like between towers.
My parents used to have a restaurant, and we had a lot of Dutch come in the summer, especially in the month of July, and they were all humongous.
But for me, it begs the question: why are they not good at basketball?
Well, I've always had this other theory, which is it rains a lot in the UK.
Yeah.
Why are they not good at the indoor sports?
The UK.
In England, they play football, rugby, cricket. They're all outdoor sports.
But also in Denmark, they are super tall, and they are not also that good in.
Yeah, it's one of life's mysteries.
If you're from the Netherlands, let us know your theory. Why are you not good at basketball?
Or are you?
Or are you?
I know they are good in land hockey.
Careful. Because Dembele has the ball on the right. He could put the cross inside. Low.
Yes.
He left it across by Dembele. And Lewandowski tried to chest it in.
We're getting there.
25th minute. Bruno, Barça are getting closer, I feel.
Yes, getting closer and closer, facing Edgar Badia a couple of times before, and now another set piece, another corner kick, and the atmosphere also at the Camp Nou increasing a lot.
Careful, the back pass to Frankie. Frankie could shoot. Frankie tries to look for the opening. The shot by Frankie de Jong, saved by Edgar Badia. It's a good save by Badia, and it's offside, which technically counts as a goal kick. It's going to give us some time. Edgar Badia is going to take about 30 seconds. So let's see what Spencer's dog, what Luke predicted as the outcome of this game. Can we see?
Luke doesn't want to.
Ah, there he is.
So you need to be quiet. Put these in.
He was sleeping.
Where is he?
There's a quackwa for you if you wake up. But you gotta get out of the cover. Oh! It's over there. Haha! Once again.
But I get a feeling you cheat somehow.
The guy was under the covers asleep. What more do you want from me?
I think.
But the Barça ball was
I think
no
that
one closes.
I think that the Barça bowl is his favourite bowl, and then you just chuck the other biscuit into the other treat into something else.
I've showed you they're the same
Yeah,
bowls.
I think you put the food in one and then the other, like meat and fish.
It's not my fault that he knows which team to pick every time. And for the record, he got last week wrong, even though we didn't show it.
That is true.
Or earlier this week when he.
But he predicted Barca. Oh, right. Lewandowski on the edge of the box. Lewandowski could cross the ball with his left, trying to look for Memphis. The Elche defense clears away. Raise your hand on the live chat if you think that Spencer is cheating with Luke's predictions, because he always goes for Barca. Somehow he always does it.
And put a thumbs down if you think it's legitimate. If you think it's legit, I know it's kind of counterintuitive, but if you think it's legit, put a thumbs down.
Thumbs down towards my theory, right?
Thumbs down is that I'm doing it by the book and everything is okay. Thumbs whatever.
Hands up if you think Spencer's cheating. I think he's cheating somehow. Careful, Kessier inside the box. Can he set up Lewandowski? It's offside. And now another Elche player.
Is that Kessier?
Down on the
you gotta
ground
be
with
careful.
Kessier involved. It feels like they're trying to look for the red card by Kessier.
Come on.
Come on.
He didn't even know that there was a player behind him.
There we go. Look at all those thumbs going down. Susanna, Nicola,
not all of them. Not I see
Glenroy, Yannick. The dude was asleep in the bed. What more do you want?
Siegel. Oh, Jeff Siegel says, is that your dad? Spencer was not raised to cheat. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Dad.
But he didn't put thumbs down.
Wait a minute. As the Elche player is down on the ground, clearly making too much of a meal of this, we have something ready here, because you saw the confusion created by Koundé's new hairstyle, with Irati confusing him with Balde. I mean, let's just show it on the screen and we'll go from there. Guys, put it on the screen, what we've created here. Can we show it? Can we show it?
I was in you there.
Yeah.
We have a question as well, guys. We have a question. Would you like
Look like
Spencer,
Rob Schneider.
Would you like Spencer to grow Koundé's afro? Let us know on the live chat. We're going to give you 3 options. 1 being, please do it. 2 being, we want frosted tips. And 3 needs to be, embrace the balde. We need to shave his head off. But maybe the other one, what is he? Is he at Araujo in the first one? What is he at number 1?
That's got to be at Araujo.
Okay, but the 3 options we're giving in the question is, please do it. I prefer the frosted tips, or just shave his head.
I think he's waiting for Balde goal to embrace the Balde.
I'll embrace the Balde. If he scores a game-winning goal in any game this year, I will embrace the Balde. I will do it, 100%, I promise.
Can we show the first one again? Do you think that Spencer would look good in Koundé's afro? I mean, be hard to grow it. But
I mean, where do you even start? Can someone help me on that? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, we need to find out. What do you do?
I don't know if I like
anyone
more
knows, if anyone
this one or your
this is not designed for that.
If anyone has a real afro on the live chat, let Spencer know what he needs to do. I want to see the answers on the live chat as well. What are the fans saying, Spencer? Do they want us to just leave you alone?
I mean, I feel like if I did that, some people somewhere would get upset about it or something, you know?
Maybe.
Maybe. But I don't think I can pull it off. I don't think I can do it.
Maybe frosted tips and shaving your head would be like easier to pull off.
The frosted tips may come when the Barça rap comes out.
Ah.
Which it will.
Is it coming?
Which it will.
What are the fans saying, Spence?
Charlie is very confusing because he says shave afro. So I'm not sure which one he's saying. A lot of ones. What was 1? That was afro, no?
Oh, someone was saying, please say my name. I've loved Barca as... there we go. Naif Saif. Please say my name. I love Barcelona since I was a kid. So there you are. Hi there. Afro. Be quite nice to mix it up, Spence.
Just saying.
Right, let's focus back on the game. Someone who's also not going to grow an afro is Bruno Ballester. Bruno, we need something else in these final 50 minutes of the first half, right? See if Barca can accelerate again.
Let's see, because now the team has a good option attacking in the final third.
Okay, Frankie de Jong, Kessier on the edge of the box. Eric Garcia, the distribution out wide to Balde. Balde can put the cross inside, looking for the far post. Dembele, can he bring it down? Dembele sets up Koundé. Koundé with the volley goes high up in the air. And it'll be a goal kick, right? No, oh, no, it hasn't gone out. Balde fighting. Balde run away with the ball. Don't foul, though. Don't foul, but it's a throw-in.
I was saying, yeah, although Barca playing with 1 extra player, Elche now got a couple of good crosses. They are still in the game. The team needs to improve a little bit to create more chances because, chances are not arriving yet. There are lots of interruptions. I would like to love how many minutes have been played in real time in this first half. Not many, I will say. The team, I think, needs this goal to start getting a little bit more calm and increase the gap.
If Barca don't score in the first half and we go through the second half like this...
Careful through ball, Kessier into the hands of Igarbaia. Sorry, Spence.
I'd like to do the same thing that Bruno is talking about, is I'd like to know for how much time the ball is actually in play and how much time Elche is spending keeping the ball out of play. It's not a new thing. We know this is part of the gamesmanship, especially when you're down to 10 men and you're the underdog and you're on the road. But it would be a good thing to monitor, just to see.
Here is
I mean, for them, it's like a good result. They didn't win at all in LaLiga. They are with only 10 men there.
Sure.
They will take this 0-0, but the fault is like the referee is not stopping this.
Here goes Dembele. Oh, he's got Pedri on the edge of the box. Pedri looking for the
so
run of Balde. Balde's going to put the cross inside.
Sí.
Lewandowski! Vamos! Robert Lewandowski!
Lewandowski, Robert Lewandowski.
This This guy is an absolute
everywhere.
guarantee.
Yeah.
It's an absolute guarantee. Robert Lewandowski. It's Pedri on the edge of the box who finds the over. Oh, it's going to be disallowed. It's going to be
No.
disallowed.
I don't like that.
It's going to be disallowed.
But does the defense touch it?
I don't think so.
No.
With the cross by Balde, low cross by Balde, Lewandowski, I think, was a step ahead and probably offside. So that whole celebration we did.
Let's see, because in La Liga we've seen some surprises of some TV shots that seem to be offside in previous match days. This one also seems pretty clear to be offside, but in other matches that I've been watching from La Liga, then the decision was, and the goal is given.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
What? Wait, what? The dude was offside. And this is the Barça live show. He was offside.
I think he was offside. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe we're looking at it from the wrong angle. I want to see it again. But,
What?
I mean,
I've seen lots of goals in La Liga this year,
Yeah.
like this match. It's pretty clear that was offside, and in the end the goal was given. So
Then what's the point?
I'm sorry, because I mean we are in Barça show. We want Barça to win, but this bar is not fair. Like when it's offside, it's offside.
careful, Dembele can try and put the cross in, blocked. I mean, maybe we're not looking at the right angle there. I mean, I'm hoping that La Liga will show us another angle, because
Yeah, the problem is like when they don't show the angle, and maybe in 10 minutes they give you that line that you have to trust.
Right,
That
well,
has happened in many games in La Liga, but well, good luck for Barca. That's, I think the team really needed to score this goal.
oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna open the floodgates
Yeah.
with Pedri now finding Dembele on the right. Dembele inside pass. Koundé can set it up. Oh, it almost became an own goal. In the end, Elche managed to contain the situation. Right, guys, Lewandowski scored. We agreed that this is the emoji for Levy, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, there's your angle. There's your review. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So he's one step ahead of the defense, but
The
he's in
ball.
line with the ball. He's in line with the ball. Okay, good.
We
Sorry.
were looking at the defense.
We were looking at the
Yeah.
defense and we weren't looking at the ball. It's a weird angle, honestly.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one that we were given. I mean, to be fair to us.
Well, usually you have a good idea. You know whether you're supposed to look for the ball and the player or a defender and the player. And in this case, they were pretty much all in line with each other, so we went to the defender first.
Here goes Memphis. Couldn't get away from his defender. Anyway, guys, fill the live chat with these emojis, right?
And I suppose I should do 10 push-ups too, no?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Spence, wait a minute. We'll wait for a goal kick, because you're going to go and do some comments as well. So you do the 10 push-ups and then the comments.
Okay.
And then you have to jump.
Oh, Balde. The skill of Balde trying to set up Memphis. Balde on his bicycle there, doing some bicicletas. Eddie Garcia trying to move forward. All taken away from him. Araujo concedes the throw in. Right, let's do it now. I mean, because
I'll just go back here and do it. I mean, I have more space. I need space when I
so
work out.
the rule is that for every goal that Barca scores, Spencer's going to do 10 push-ups.
Okay.
With knees?
There go the first. I hope Barca scores so many goals. Look at him. Look at him go. Good technique, Spence.
That's 10.
Aye.
All right.
Good technique, Spence. Right, comments.
Okay. So, we've got British footy, which British footy is back this week. Who do you think is going to be man of the match?
Well,
Levy?
maybe Lewandowski at the moment.
So far, Levy and Balde. The FCB Maze, Robert, you're the GOAT commentator.
Well, thank you. I'll take the compliment. I'll
That's-
take the compliment. The GOAT commentator might have to interrupt here, because Dembele has the ball on the right wing, and that always means danger. Let's go. Go, Usman. Go, Mosquito. Back to Koundé. Koundé slows things down. Passes to Frenkie de Jong. Barca lose the option there, and it's a foul, so Spence go.
FTBL Mood says, I'm a future Barca player. Now, I saw this comment.
Yeah, I saw this comment too.
And I wanted to make sure we got it up here, because if indeed FTBL Mood one day makes it to the first team for Barca, we have the proof
Yeah.
that he said it
Take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot.
long ago. I'm a future Barca player. Aaron says, Memphis is playing so well. Do you guys think he deserves more minutes?
Yeah, I mean, but there are so many players that deserve minutes with this very deep squad and talented squad that we have. I mean, it's kind of hard for Xavi to share them out, but today I think he's enjoying those minutes and playing well.
Ryan is asking me to join the bald side, which I can only assume means that Ryan also is without hair follicles.
Yeah, maybe.
I would imagine.
Okay, thank you, Spencer. Maybe you're going to have to do 10 more push-ups here because Memphis was trying to move forward. Ball taken away from him. And we are about 6 minutes away from half-time. It's always nice to hear from the fans.
I don't remember. We didn't get a name. It was just I'm a future Barca player. If you're the future Barca player, tell us your name.
Name and surname, obviously.
Yeah. And age and your closest La Masia satellite connection.
Here is Pedri. Eric. Back to Frankie de Jong. Barca playing in Elche's half. Second goal would be good to go into half-time with a strong result. Dembele back to Pedri. Barca playing the passing game here. Lewandowski trying to connect with Kessié. Just a reminder that Elche are playing with 10 men after Verdu was sent off very early on in the game, in the first quarter of an hour of the game. And Bruno, we haven't seen a lot of Elche, really and truthfully, before the 15th minute, and after the 15th minute, even less.
No, not really. Really tough task for Elche today. At Spotify Camp Nou with 10 players since the 15th minute, really difficult for them, and Barca now dominating completely the game, and this has to be the script now until the end of the match. By the way, Lewandowski 10 goals in total, 7 in the league. It's just unbelievable.
Careful here, the try by Golazo! What a goal by Memphis! The lion there.
What a goal.
Bah! Bah!
If he deserved more minutes, they said, Mamma mia.
My God, what a goal. Amazing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I think for this you have to make like at least 50 push-ups.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. This might be offside now.
No, we already did this.
We might, this might be offside. Bruno, what do you think? Have you seen the replay?
Yes, I think so. Careful. I was saying here to Mark Brown, my colleague, careful, because position is on the limit, and now the referee
when he gets the ball, he changes the position. Like he's offside and then changes the positions and gets the ball.
The referee is moving his finger to his right ear, and let's see, because this time I'm not so optimistic like first time.
I think
he's saying it's very close.
Yeah.
He's going like this.
I think he's going to be very close. I think it's going to be disallowed, sorry.
But if you're wondering what he did exactly...
I mean, it was...
Goal given!
I'm retiring from this. Well, yeah. The line of the foot.
It's so close.
It's so close.
It's the same goal that he scored against Inter Miami.
Well, I mean, Memphis today, 3 entries into the box, 2 shots, 1 goal. And that goal, Spence, I mean, care to recreate? I'll be your defender.
Yeah,
I'll be your John.
So he's he's receiving the ball. He's almost like a center backing down his man.
And I'm your defender.
And then he's going to pretend to go this way, and you're just going to lose him just like that.
Yeah, and then he takes the shot immediately, which is what you didn't do.
Which I can't break anything right now. But I guess I have to go back and
just do them here.
Okay.
Just a reminder, if you've just connected with... Wait a minute, because Barca are attacking. Dembele. Because you might have to do 20. Koundé, back to Dembele. Go Dembus. Dembus looking for the opening. Dembus could cross the ball inside. A free ball. Lewandowski. Pedri.
Oh no.
Are you
Spencer's
ready?
already preparing for all of these push-ups. Go, Spence. You're doing 20, right? Because of the 2 goals.
I suppose.
Going red in the face, Spence.
Did you lunch already? Or are you burning everything?
It's worth it. The pain is worth it.
No.
Wait a minute, is that one going to be given?
No, that can't be offside. I already
Is there
did
a
them.
camera here, like a joking camera?
Bruno, what do you think of this one then?
Let's see. Francisco has been sent off now for Elche. Manager of Elche, Francisco, now seeing the red card. And the goal in the end has been disallowed. Don't really know why. For a foul?
No, it's offside.
Another offside. Okay, another offside. So, well, offside, goal disallowed, but also Elche, won't have his manager now for the future minutes, next minutes of the game, as Francisco has been sent off. He's leaving now the game from the tunnel, the frustration there from Francisco, but at least it's 2-0 down for Elche, not 3. Pedri almost there, scoring the third one.
Yeah, so the goal doesn't count, guys, so let's get the 2 back on the screen. Up on the top. There we go. That's correct. What a shame. What a shame.
By the way, we have...
so, Spence, if Barça score a third, you are pardoned for the next 10 push-ups.
All right. Thank you.
Unless you want to do them just because.
I just want to point out that Storm Ninja, our future Barca player, has said, my name is Storm Binger Ritup. I'm going to be a future Barca player, and I'm from Denmark.
Wow.
The name is?
Storm.
Storm's
Like
the name?
Storm.
Like Storm, like...
Yeah. Okay. I've never heard it. I mean, great. Must be a handful.
Anybody named Storm? I mean, if he makes it to the Barca first team, you're going to know.
We would have, we clearly have the emoji for him if he made the debut with Barca.
Oh, yeah, totally.
By the way, I see Alia sharing avocados, and obviously, I mean, you might have seen it already, but yeah, they're on my feed.
5 minutes of stoppage time.
And Alia says maybe Paul will get his prediction right.
Ah.
But that was before the third was disallowed.
Well,
We were well on the way.
yeah.
We were well on the way. So 5 minutes of added time, as Bruno just mentioned. Fill the live chat with avocados, guys. We want good luck, just generally. The other day, I think it's fair to assume that what we did to the avocados by butchering them and just smashing them up and converting them into guacamole was the unlucky charm, right?
It was just putting the guacamole here and Bayern scored twice.
Yeah, and then
It was the smashing of the avocados.
It was the smashing of the avocados.
It was the fact that the avocados...
You need to keep the avocados in their original form for them to bring good luck. Or at least just cut in half.
Right.
Let's see. There could be yet another goal because there's plenty of time. Here goes Araujo with the shot. Just wanted to take a shot there.
And I was slacking during the last game. I forgot the Puyol socks, which I'm going with right now.
Yeah.
I was slacking, and you've got the avocado socks back on, but I was just wearing white socks the last time.
We're seeing the replay of the disallowed goal by Pedri, and all of these goals are just like one minor step either ahead or just in line.
Yeah.
If it's up to Garbadia, Bruno, the first half ends here, right? You'll just waste the next 3 minutes.
Yes, but there are still 3 minutes to play. But yeah, Edgar now still wasting time, but now the team Elche are 2-0 down. Difficult situation for them, honestly. Really tough one.
Now there's been an elbow into the face of Frankie de Jong. I mean, if we're going by the Kessier rule, that's a yellow card, right?
It should be.
We're not sure yet. That's the second goal that Memphis was in line. Yeah, maybe just directly in line with the defender. That if Francisco was sent off because of the third goal, and then the third goal gets disallowed, I just think there needs to be extra consideration after that. I'm not saying that's what happened. It was hard to tell.
Oh yeah.
But if he's saying, well, wait a minute, that's offside, or whatever
I think
it is.
It's the ways, maybe.
Yeah, I think probably he didn't say it in that way. Barca are attacking down the right-hand side. 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Nutmeg by Dembele to get it back to Araujo. What another goal this first half.
It's first Memphis goal of the league. Let's recap a little bit with all the stats. First Memphis goal in the league. And it's Valdes' third assist. 2 assists today. First one, a clear one. Second one is this kind of assist, Robert, that I know you don't really like to count them, but in official stats it's going to be counted, of course, as was the last player touching the ball before Memphis. So, good numbers for Valde with 3 assists, and Memphis, scoring his first goal of the league.
It's not that I don't like them. It's just that I feel for it to be an assist, it needs to be like
half of the
at
goal.
least half of the goal, at least 50% of the goal. And in the Memphis goal, I feel like, yes, Balde gives him the pass, but Memphis does like 95% of the work. There's the statistics from Balde with those 2 assists that we were talking about. 3 recoveries, 1 final third entry, and 1 cross, which turned into a goal. Balde still making the most of those opportunities he's been given to start, and we're embracing the Balde here.
I don't think he's going to have a game-winning goal today. It doesn't look like, so for now I can keep my hair.
Uruguayo.
Uruguayo, right, Bruno?
Yes, for Ronald Araujo.
Appreciation for Ronald Araujo. Eric wins it back. Barca can run. Final seconds of the first half. Barca can run with Memphis down the middle. He's got Balde on the left.
Balde.
There's Memphis inside. Oh, the cross to Dembele. Dembele tries to send it back to Kessié. That's wide. And it's a corner kick, right?
Seems that, in the end, the referee is giving this corner kick. Great vision from Memphis here, seeing Dembele. I was thinking he was going to shoot or finding Lewandowski. No, he switched really well the ball to Dembele, and a fantastic chance for Barca.
That's why.
And now we know. Wait a minute. Let's go with the action first. The cross by Frenkie de Jong. Memphis looking for the header. Elche are going to clear it away, and the first half is going to end here, right? Well, wait a minute, because Elche might go out on the counter-attack. No. Barca are going to win it back. Koundé back to ter Stegen. First half ends here. And the chance of Uruguayo was because Araujo was like off the pitch on the sideline. Just like
his momentum took him out.
His momentum was taking him out after defending an action, and he leaps over the Barca crest that's like imprinted on the turf. And that's why the fans were appreciating him.
And he has done that the whole season.
Yeah.
Like I saw in Twitter.
Okay, it is halftime at the Spotify Camp Nou. 2-0 for Barca, could have been 3-0, but Pedri had a goal disallowed. We've seen one fantastic goal by Memphis. Maybe Barca started out a little bit slow, but in the end, we created enough opportunities to go into halftime with that 2-0 advantage. I want to know, guys, thumbs up or thumbs down? What is your opinion of this first half? For me, it's a thumbs up, obviously.
For me too, because Barca started from less to more. Like in the beginning, we saw them; they were pretty slow. That there were so many chances. But I think the team needed that first goal we saw of Lewandowski. Even it was like that close offside that had to be checked. And after that, I think Barca was like playing without no pressure, and the Barca we were used to see in LaLiga this far. So for me, it's a thumbs up, and I'm really happy. Also, Memphis scored.
Yeah. Full-on thumbs up for that first half. It would have been really easy to fall into some complacency and not score, not take advantage of that extra man through half an hour in the first half. But they've done that, and now they need to continue more in the second half to put this away.
Lots of thumbs up on the live chat. Keep them coming. Right, we're going to go. We've got a lot to do today during halftime. So we're going to leave you with Spencer and his halftime quiz. Take it away, Spence.
All right. I'm going to walk over to the monitor and see. Did he once eat 44 croquetas? 44 croquetas. I have to say, I am a little bit hungry. I always forget about the croquetas. You know, you just can't forget about them. They're always going to be here. They're always going to be a part of us. All right, we're going to go a little bit faster today, okay? We got a 5-question quiz. I want to know your answers. Keep track of your score. How many are you going to get right? Give us A, B, C, D. Let's get to it. Let's start with question number 1, please. Question number 1 being, when was Elche promoted to La Liga? This is an Elche game. Was it last year? Was it 2 years ago in 2020? Was it 2019? Or was it 2018? Throw your answers in on the chat. I will see how many of you can get it right. A, B, C, D. I'm seeing a couple of B's come in. Let's see. B from Noah, A from Ryan, who we've heard from a couple of times today, D from Izaz, D from Glenroy, Alia says B, and Alia is off to a good start. Let's see the answer, please. It is B, 2020. They won the promotion playoff 2 years ago. This is now another year back in La Liga for them, their 3rd year in a row. Question 2. We got to go back a ways now. From 1958 to 1960, Elche completed a rare feat. What was it? Was it A, they became the first team to win 3 straight Copas del Rey? B, they defeated both Barça and Real Madrid all 6 times they played them? Was it C, that they won promotion from the 3rd tier to the 2nd tier to the 1st tier? Or was it D, they were the first team to use croquetas as a sponsor? The answers coming in are, we see A from Chaos Boy, D from Blackpink. D thinks that it's croquetas. Vino says C. DUVZ30 says C. Maha says C. Michael says C. Lots of C's coming in. A couple of A's I see. Sam Kraft, Alia. Alia's not going to go 5 for 5 today. Sorry. Let's see the answer. Yeah, they went straight up from the 3rd tier to the 2nd tier to the 1st tier in 3 years. Not easy to do. They won the 3rd and the 2nd tier 2 years in a row, and they got up. Let's go to question number 3. Barça needed a late winning goal last year both times. You might remember the games against Elche. So who scored them? Was it A, Pedri in Memphis, B, Nico in Memphis, C, Nico and Aubameyang, or D, Pedri and Aubameyang? So you basically have 4 different players, 4 different combinations. And I want to know who scored the 2 winning goals. Barca won each of those games by a goal. Zoltan says B. Ricard says B. Juan says B. Lots of A's coming in as well. I'm actually seeing at least one answer for everything this time around. But Hasit says B, 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 and the answer would be just that. B, 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 B. Nico scored one. He got a beautiful assist from Gavi, and then Memphis scored a pen, and if you remember that pen, it was a rifle into the top corner. Question 4. The last time Elche beat Barça at the Camp Nou in La Liga. When was it? A, football hadn't been invented yet. B, Xavi started and scored in the game despite Barça's loss. C, Elche were known as El Chelista, which means cellist. And D, Elche fans stormed the pitch in celebration. What was the answer? Let's see. Martin says 1. Rajesh says B. Noah Peterson says A. Regret says A. Charlie May Valdez, who appears to be from Czech Republic, I think, the flag. B, 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 she says. Yeah, a lot of different answers coming in. This is a tough one, I have to say. Let's see the answer. Gotcha. Ha! Hasn't never happened. They've never beaten Barça at the Camp Nou in La Liga. And by the looks of things today, I don't think it's going to happen. Let's go to our final question of the quiz. Entering play today, Elche are the only team in La Liga who have done what? Or in this case, not done what? Been given 2 red cards. And that was entering play today, so now they've gotten potentially another one. Lost 3 games by 2 or more goals. That's also in the cards today. C, they have not scored a goal on the road. Or D, they have not led a game for a single minute. Remember, they are the only team in La Liga who have done one of these 4 things. What is it? Rizky says D. Bogdan is taking the Irati approach and says A or B. And neither of those are right. Charlie is from the Philippines. That's the wrong flag. I apologize. Let's see. But she didn't put in a guess. Mifta says C. Alia says B. Lost 3 games by 2+ goals. Bad Company says D. Carolina. Hello, Carolina. D as well. And the answer is D. Haven't led, and it doesn't look like that's going to change today. So it didn't look like anybody got 5 for 5 today. They were a little bit tough, all Elche, Barça related. So let's take it back to Robert and Irati because I know we've got some other things planned for halftime today.
Yes, we most definitely do, Spence. Thank you for that halftime quiz. We're going to go straight to the Spotify Camp Nou to talk to Bruno. And Bruno, I'm going to ask you the question, who was the best player of the first half? We're giving 3 options, Lewandowski, Memphis or Balde. But if you feel like it's someone else, let us know.
Oh, wow, yeah, probably we'll go for Balde. I mean, the first assist has been a really important one. Then in the second goal, yeah, last one touching that one was himself. Connecting with Memphis. Memphis has done a brilliant job. And I will also say that, well, probably not in this top 3, but number 4 has to be Pedri, because also has participated in both goals with 2 really important goals, and also has been a goal disallowed to him that was also really close in the offside position. But yeah, really good first half for me, for Balde's player of the first half. Also Lewandowski, as always, finding the back of the net. Unbelievable numbers so far. 10 goals in total, 7 in the league, 3 in the Champions League. Incredible season so far, the one that Lewandowski is having. And Memphis, what a goal. Yo me lo guiso, yo me lo como, as we say here in Spain. I'll do it myself. Incredible, Memphis. I'm going to read you really quickly on the live chat some your reactions also about this question. Peter Zerzeb saying number 1 Lewandowski, Danek saying Balde, Temidayo saying Balde and then Bus, Juanak Rasid saying Frankie. Well, I like that people, although we give some answers, then they pick the one they think, and that's quite fair at the same time. So yeah, many different opinions. What we can confirm, and all I think we will agree, that has been a quite good first half for Barça. 2-0 up, 11 against 10. Everything seems that today is going to be great in this second half. About the result and the game, of course.
Bruno, well, we're going to come back to you in when the second half starts, but I need to do something here, because today's a sad day for us here at Barça Live. Today, it's time to say goodbye to one of the show's original members, one of the greatest members of this show. We started this thing back in 2018, and we didn't really know what we were doing. The TV director, or the director for the show, was called Mauri Agudo. You might have heard his name mentioned on this show once or twice, because we always mention him. He was the guy who brought the laughter. He was the guy speaking in our ears when we needed instructions, or maybe when we just needed something to be told or said to us just to make us laugh. He was an interrupter. He was a creator. He was the author of the visual identity of this show that you've seen for the last 4 years, and it's evolved, I mean, just so much. Mauri brought the creativity, he brought the smiles, he brought the laughter to this show, and he's going to be missed. Mauri, we are going to miss you. Barça Live is going to miss you. Feel the live chat with appreciation, with claps, with hearts for Mauri, because we are very dearly going to miss him. He's moving on to better things. He's just going to do another job. But over here at Barça Live, we're going to miss him. So this little video that we've prepared for him, it's for you, Mauri.
3, 2, 1, top!
Mauri, my friend, my brother, you taught me so many things in Spanish, and for that I'm going to be forever grateful, and may or may not get punched on the street once in a while, but because of that, I'm going to miss you.
Mauri, we didn't know us for a long time, but I'm pretty sure that you will have very luck where you go, so thank you very much for your work here.
I've been a key part of this show, always trying to think about new ideas, always with a big smile, enjoying what you were doing, so we're gonna miss you so much. So all the best and enjoy a lot. Thank you.
Mauri, farewell. Okay, I think it's gonna be difficult for all of us to say goodbye, because you have been one of the most important persons of this show. We all agree that this show is not gonna be the same without you, and it is what it is thanks to you, and we're gonna miss you so much. For sure, Barça Live is all yours, Mauri, and we will miss.
Hello, Mauri. I am here with her lovely friend, Leo Messi, and we want to give you a thank you message for everything that you've done at Barça Live, for your incredible energy, always positive vibes, always with a smile on your face. I think the moments that I remember the most is all the time that you would just speak in my ear and you tell me things to try to make me laugh or try to make Maya laugh. So Thank you so much for all of those incredible moments, giving us all a smile. And we're going to miss you a lot. Besitos. Messi says bye too.
Hello, Maurice. So I'm very saddened to hear that you're leaving Barça TV after all these years, but I'm also very happy because you're going to work where I'm working right now, so that means I'll see you more often. So, best of luck for this new chapter, this professional chapter of your life, and see you soon. Bye.
We're going to miss you. We hope you come back one day, because this is not going to be the same without you. I remember endless anecdotes when you used to speak in my ear while I was speaking, making it very difficult to communicate, making Mai laugh, making Sarah laugh, creating all sorts of stuff, making me laugh as well when, for example, we were talking to Georgina and you had it appear with a dinosaur face on screen, and I just couldn't contain the laughter. It's been an amazing run, and good luck wherever you go. Mauri, our realizador, our director, 4 years, it's been an amazing run. We're going to miss him. We were asking you on the live chat, what's the best way to say goodbye to him? One option is just don't let him leave, just strap him to a chair. Maybe a Hawaiian shirt party as well would be the ideal way to send him off. And the other option was, who is Mauri? And I would understand if you don't know, because he's never been on screen for us, or little time. But anyway, we wanted to bid him farewell and wish him the best of luck. Mauri Agudo, a Barça Live legend, and the players are now walking back onto the pitch, so let's start with the second half, why don't we? Yeah, fill the live chat with applauses for Mauri. Yeah. Fill the live chat with applauses for Mauri. He deserves them. After 4 incredible years, applauses and hearts and whatever you can for Mauri Agudo, our director, who you bonded well with, Spence.
I said it in the video that he taught me a lot of Spanish, and the best part is...
And not the Spanish that's going to get you anything like in a restaurant or...
No. It was like the first time that I asked people to tell me things in Polish, and I was Googling the things they were telling me to say, and I just couldn't say them. But I tell you, he is the kind of person that even if you don't understand every word that's coming out of his mouth, which I'm still in that learning process, you still manage to find a way to laugh, because you know whatever he says is probably pretty funny.
Obviously, you didn't know him for very long, but he's just like someone who smiles and brings positivity.
Yeah, I remember the first days coming here, you were all joking with him, and I mean, I saw all the love you share with him, and when people love you that much, that can only be you're a good person.
Exactly, and you saw in the video, Sarah, Mai, Julia, they work very closely with him as well. Everyone appreciates Mauri. Second half has started. Let's go to Spotify Camp Nou. Bruno, obviously you've learned a lot from Mauri as well. Let us know your thoughts about him as well, but also if there's been any changes. I don't think there have.
Yes, one change for
really?
Barça. Gavi for Kessie. Of course, Kessie with the yellow card involved in all the controversial actions. Xavi has decided, from my point of view, with a good criteria, to replace him at halftime. And Gavi now, it's on. Also warming up right now, Bellerin and Ansu Fati. And to Mauri, what to say about him? I mean, for me, the best thing about him was that every single day was coming with new ideas, wanting to improve the show. He was a key part of Barça Live, and yeah, this energy and these ideas, always wanting to improve. It's the fact, I think, that for me was the best of him. Always with a big smile. All the best to Mauri. For sure, he's gonna enjoy his new experience.
85,000 at the Spotify Camp Nou today, Bruno.
Yeah, it's a really good attendance. I mean, this schedule for 15 p.m. on Saturday, it's a great one for the spectators, for the kids, and yeah, really good number of spectators today here. Let's see, chance for Elche.
Chance for Elche making a run forward. Balde defending the situation. Can he contain it? More or less. And it was offside anyway.
All games over, sorry guys, over 80,000 in every single game so far at the Spotify Camp Nou. Of the stadium from all the world, with more number of attendance in every single game. FC Barcelona, well, more than a club, and people and fans answering after all the signings, all these good vibes of the team. Always here on the Spotify Camp Nou.
And one of the fans today in the Spotify Camp Nou is Pjanic, who has posted a video with Barça shirts and his kid watching.
Oh, careful, because Memphis can pick up the ball. This could be a goal. Yes! Oh! Robert Lewandowski.
Chichi. Robert Lewandowski.
Barca off to a great start in the second half. 8th goal in La Liga for Robert Lewandowski. 11th in total.
The most scorer now in La Liga, I would say, no? Because he was in Raw.
The cross comes in by Dembele. Elche failed to clear. Memphis fights for it. There's a loose ball on the edge of the box. And who else? But Robert Lewandowski is there to put it into the back of the net. 2 goals already for the Polish striker. Bruno, this man cannot stop scoring goals.
Again, I said 42 the day we were getting goals. I think it was a low number, honestly. If he continues like this, 11 goals in total, and 8 in the league, 3 in the Champions League. Unbelievable, another goal. This time Lewandowski in the place where a striker has to be, scoring a brace today. 3-0 up for Barca. Things quite well so far today. And probably also is a good one to rest some players in the following minutes as the international break is coming, and lots of these players are going to play so many minutes with their national sides also. So, it can be a good day also to rest many players this afternoon.
I'm sorry, confirm for me that's 7 in the league?
8.
8 in the league. Because he had
2 today,
2 today.
6 in previous matches, and a hat-trick against Pilsen in the Champions League. 11 in total.
Yeah.
He has 8 goals in the league.
In 6 games.
And outside of Barca, there are only 2 other teams of the remaining 19 that have more than 8 goals in the league.
That's crazy.
It's Villarreal who have 9 and Madrid who have 15. Everybody else has 8 goals or fewer.
Guys, fill the live chat with these. I can already see the fists coming, but Robert Lewandowski.
And he's always there because it could easily be nothing, that action, because it was the defender throwing the ball back, but he's always in the right position.
Here is Dembele over to Koundé. Koundé can put the cross inside. Lewandowski receives, can try and turn. Lewandowski has 2 defenders on him. Fill the live chat with hearts as well, guys.
A hat-trick against Victoria Pilsen in the Champions League, but of course he still wants to score his first hat-trick in La Liga, in the Spanish league. So let's say today he has 40 minutes to score 1 goal against an Elche with 10 players. It can be a good option today. He's going to score a hat-trick, Lewandowski, today also. This is a good question.
Well, yeah, we'll ask that in a bit, but I was going to ask the fans who, like, with this 3-0 now, I mean, Barca can make substitutions, rest some players who are going to play during the international break. So who would you like to see in the second half? Options: Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Rafinha. Who else is on the bench? You can see, well, there's obviously Busquets as well. Careful, because Barca are coming again. Here is Pedri, back to Dembele. Dembele, we want a Dembele goal to celebrate his fatherhood. Look at all the Barca love coming through the chat. Who do you want to see in the second half, guys? I personally want to see Ansu, always.
I have it clear. I want to see Ansu Fati.
Spence?
I don't know today. I did want to. There were a lot of people clamoring for Pablo Torre, but he's not on the bench. A lot of people in the chat in the first half were saying give him a chance.
Well,
but he's not an option today.
Who do you like to see
or Rafinha also
in the second half? Is it Ansu? Is it Rafinha? Is it Ferran?
I wouldn't mind seeing Bellerin or Marcos Alonso just get more minutes.
Like to see them as well. Careful, here goes Gavi. Freshly renewed. Dembele, Memphis on the edge of the box. Oh, the shot blocked. That looked like it was going in the right direction. What are the fans saying on the chat, Spence? Who do they want to see in the second half? Levy with the back heel pass to Pedri.
Let's see. I'm getting lots of Rafinhas right now. Rosafa says Ansu and Ferran. Rafinha. Evil Hunter says Ansu. Alia says Ferran. All 3 of these are good options. Charlie says Christensen and Kessié. But Kessié is not an option.
Came off.
Kessié came off.
You weren't paying attention, obviously, in the first half.
Carolina says Ansu with fire emojis.
I want Ansu. I want Ansu, and I want him to be on fire as well. Who? Give us a refresher, Bruno. Who was warming up? You said Bellerin and someone. Who else?
Bellerin, Ansu, and now also Rafinha.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. Right. Well, as you can see underneath me here, underneath me here now, obviously, you can win 2 tickets to Barça Bayern. We talked about this in the first half. You have a link in the live chat which you only have to click on, sign in, register, and then you can enter the draw to win 2 tickets to the Spotify Camp Nou for the Barça Bayern game for match day 5 in the Champions League group stage. It's on October 26th, so it's very easy. You're on the live chat, you're commenting. Up on top, you'll find a link, a pinned comment, which you click on, you register, sign in, and take part in the draw. Very easy. Let us know, what would you do to win these tickets? What would you be willing to do? I think we have a question that we can put on the screen here. Right direction. Which is, what would you do to win these tickets? Because obviously, I mean, fans do crazy stuff to win things.
I mean, and it's Barça Bayern at Camp Nou.
It's
a
a
pretty
big
good
game.
game.
There's a chance for revenge as well.
If you didn't have to be here, what would you do?
Oh, we have the 3 options.
Maybe we
now.
can
There it is.
participate and go with a coach there. We
What
bring
would
the
you
coach
do to win
Camp
2
Nou.
tickets? One option is you could queue for 3 days, like if you really wanted them.
That's a play on current events, I see.
Yeah, a year without pizza. Or 3, you could walk Spencer's dog for 1 month.
I mean, he is a difficult walker. He sniffs every freaking tree imaginable. And he will pull you in all directions because the nose is more powerful than the feet. Juan Rafael Guevara Rose says all 3.
Oh.
All 3.
He really wants those tickets.
Pecky says 2 for sure, a year without pizza. I guess.
Balde could go for the hat-trick of assists. No, but it goes straight to Dembele, the cross to the other side. Careful, Koundé trying to play it through to Gabi, just a bit too much power. Oh, Sam Kraft says 3, I love dogs.
Yeah, and Bogdan says 3, I love his dog.
Oh.
So
Luke already has fans. Who has more fans, Luke or you?
It's got to be Luke at this point. I don't think
You have to create an Instagram account for
He
your-
has one.
Oh, he has one.
Oh,
Okay.
he has?
Yeah.
Apple T Mocha says who scored. So it's 2 for Lewandowski, 1 for Memphis. So 2 for Lewandowski, 1 for Memphis. Lots of love for dogs. I mean,
2 because I'm on diet.
yeah. I think 2, the year without pizza seems doable, just the idea of it, but then, like, just one of those domingos tontos, you know? I mean, when you're craving something, when you're craving a pizza,
Or maybe just before going to party, or just watching Barça in the night. Yeah.
Right. Memphis trying to play the ball through. 10 minutes played in this second half. It's Barça 3. Elche 0. And Bruno, things look very comfortable for Barça at the moment.
Yes, really comfortable. I mean, Elche with 3-0 down. They have a mountain to climb. They're playing with 10 men, and Barça continues dominating and creating chances.
Here's Dembele accelerating. Oh, couldn't get past Clerc. Dembele really wants the goal, I get the feeling. I think he wants to celebrate. He wants to gift his newborn. Do we know if it's a son or a daughter, by the way?
A daughter.
A daughter.
Yeah.
So I think he wants to gift his newly born daughter a celebration, a special celebration.
He's not going to have so many time because right now Ansu Fati, Rafinha and Bellerin, 3 of them, are going to take out their pips and are going to be ready to come on. And of course we can expect 2 of the wingers up front and also the right back, Koundé or Araujo. I mean anyone in defense except Balde, because Araujo, Koundé also can be playing as a centre back.
I think maybe he takes Lewandowski off and keeps Memphis on. Here's Memphis! Oh! Headed it in the wrong direction. Couldn't twist his head.
He got upset on himself.
Yeah, he couldn't quite twist his head in the right way.
In the look. And it was a great cross of Dembele.
Great cross, great setup by Ousmane Dembele as Barca are preparing a triple substitution with Rafinha, Ansu and Bellerin, who are going to come on. early minutes in this second half. Barca have already made one substitution at half-time, and that was Gavi coming on for Kessié, who'd seen a yellow card in the first half. Now Eric with a quick switch over to Dembele. Barca can do something here. By the way, guys, if you want to buy the Barca Live gear, like this is what we're wearing, store.fcbarcelona.com. You can find all of this. Pedri over to Balde.
Whoops.
Careful. Almost rolled away.
Would you let a dog walk you?
No.
No?
What's that question?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, the pass by Pedri inside the box, looking for Gavi. Gavi's going to bring it down on his chest. Was he offside? No. Yes, he was. Why do you ask?
Well, because I mean, a lot of people here are saying, like, I'm looking at Delwyn, who says I would walk the dog for a month, but with a tweak, because I can walk the dog permanently if required. I have 24 dogs back home, so it shouldn't be difficult to manage them. So what I'm thinking is, if you have 24 dogs,
the dogs are walking.
The dogs are walking you.
They decide.
Right.
They decide.
Right.
You're outnumbered completely.
Whatever they decide, it's a democracy.
He has to live in a huge house, 24 dogs.
Yeah, Delwyn, where is home?
Yeah, where do you live? Let us know about like your outdoor situation. Do you have a garden where they can like be? How big is your living room? How many sofas do you have? Because obviously dogs like to go onto couches. Right, Bruno, substitutions.
Big ovation for Memphis, who's going to be replaced by Ansu Fati. Bellerin coming on for Eric Garcia. So this means that Koundé will move as a centre-back, Bellerin to the right-back. And the final substitution is going to be Rafinha coming on for Dembele. A mistake there on the board for the fourth official, as the 22 was marked in red and the 7 Dembele in green. But yeah, this was the final change.
Imad Fasal says, my Labrador is a brat. She walks me literally. Right, live chat. Applauses for all three players. For Ousmane Dembele, who's just become a father overnight. For Memphis for the goal he scored, and for Eric Garcia as well. Fantastic performances for all of them. And does that leave anyone warming up, Bruno? Because Barca could make one more substitution, right?
I have 12 dogs, says another one.
Yes, the Barca can make one more sub at any moment, and right now is Ferran Torres the one who starts warming up.
Okay. So as we hit the hour mark, Barca have made 4 substitutions with Gavi, Ansu, Rafinha and Bellerin coming on in the second half. Potentially a fifth could be Ferran Torres, who's now warming up. Pedri with Balde.
No, it's just unbelievable, Robert. That depends when you see these subs. I mean, Ansu Fati and Rafinha now coming on in the second half, so it's crazy.
And Gavi.
And Gavi and Bellerin, it's crazy. The squad of Barca has this season is outstanding, incredible.
Spence, can you recover this question that I'm reading right now? It might disappear from the screen. Barcelona crew, I have a question for you. If you had to pick a player to leave Barcelona forever, would you pick Lewandowski or Peter? How can I answer that question?
That's choosing between your mom and your dad. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. No. I mean, I started reading it, and then as I got towards the end of it, I don't want to answer that. I don't want any of them to leave.
Yeah,
I'm not picking. I'm not picking any Barca player to leave.
Yeah. I saw somebody.
Bring another question.
I saw Charlie said.
Oh, Kevin Bellerin inside the box now.
Charlie said, don't include. She said don't include Pedri in the question, but the real answer is don't include anybody.
Don't include anybody
in the question.
Exactly. Well, we've hit the hour mark, and it's all going dandy for Barca at the Camp Nou. 3-0, which would mean, Irati, that we would be top of the table pending that Madrid derby.
Yeah, and also putting pressure to them. Like, we saw Real Madrid won the other day in Champions League, but they didn't do a really great game. Indeed, it was Leipzig that dominated, and today they play in Metropolitano against Atletico de Madrid with a lot of controversial in that pre-game. So it's going to be a thought game for them. And it's also important this win because we put pressure to Real Madrid.
Exactly.
And we lead, at least tonight, Barca will be the top leader of this league.
We have an answer. Sorry, go ahead, Bruno.
No, I've been saying it during many weeks ago, but I think we are back in a league that is going to be one. Well, the winner is going to at least have higher 80s or 90 points for sure, because Barca and Madrid, both of them are making a fantastic championship, and no one misses.
Gavi back to Lewandowski. The shot by Lewandowski, saved by Badia. A rebound goes to Rafinha. Here is Rafinha. Rafinha dispossessed. Barça battling for the ball. Rafinha gets it back. It's Gavi. Gavi couldn't run away with the ball, and it's going to be a goal kick. What a chance for Lewandowski, saved by Edgar Badia. Guys, obviously, question which I think you asked before, and we're asking the fans now. Will Lewandowski score a hat-trick? Yes, no, or he will score 4.
That could be also nice. We saw
I'm going 3. I'm going 3.
We saw the brace, we saw the hat-trick. Why not the 4?
It depends on what minute Ferran Torres comes on.
So how many minutes do you give him to score his third? 3, 10, 15?
Till the 70th?
Give him 10 minutes?
Is Ferran Torres warming up, Bruno?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Okay.
Ferran Torres. I mean, it seems that the only option for the change it's Lewandowski, natural replacement. We have to go for that way. Although I know that all these top players like Lewandowski or Messi, when he was here, they never like to be replaced. But in this case, I think it's a good option, and Xavi has to manage, of course, all this locker room, and at the same time, a player like Lewandowski, when you have almost the game won, it's great to rest him a little bit and give the chances to other players.
By the way, Bruno, I don't know if we mentioned this. With the substitution bringing on Bellerin, Koundé's moved to the left centre-back position.
Yes, the left centre-back position for Koundé. Araujo stays in the right centre-back position as he was. So, yeah, basically Bellerin has moved to Koundé's place, and Koundé has moved to Eric Garcia's one that has been the one taking off.
It's an incredible amount of versatility.
Think that Lewandowski, what?
So it's an incredible amount of versatility to have to be able to do that.
Did the chat think that Lewandowski was scoring the hat-trick?
Yeah, before I get to that, I just didn't want to lose my place in the chat. Okay. So I had the answer to our dog's question.
Oh. Careful, because Bellerin puts a cross inside. Let's see what this comes to. Elche going to clear. Right.
Delwyn said that he's from India. The dogs are at his grandparents' house. They own a huge coffee plantation.
Oh.
Most of the dogs have their own personal space, except for the 3 who moved into my room after I left for Italy.
Well, I mean, yeah, they share a room then. Careful, Pedri could shoot. Goes wide. Okay. I think the fans think that Lewandowski's going to score a hat-trick, right? Or maybe 4. Spencer can't find the comments.
Yeah, I have to get back to it. I'm looking for it. There it is. Yeah, lots of 3s, which I believe means he'll score 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's the irony of it. The option 3 could be the hat-trick, but it means that he's going to score 4. Right. Edgar Badia, Bruno, doesn't really care that Elche are down 3-0. The goal kick situation continues to be a big-time wasting business.
Yeah, I think they assume that this game is lost, and at least they want to end in the best way possible. They have 2 changes ready now, Elche, on the sideline.
And Barça are attacking. Rafinha back to Bellerin, who led the counter. Ansu with the acrobatic volley, which was blocked. Gavi wins it back for Barça. I mean,
I want an Ansu goal.
I want an Ansu goal as well. Who wants an Ansu goal? Raise your hand on the live chat. Raise your hand on the live chat if you want an Ansu goal.
Ansu Fati.
Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati.
Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati.
We want the Ansu goal. Bellerin, Rafinha. Imagine having played 45 minutes with 10 men, and then you have Gavi come on in the second half.
Yeah, and Ansu and Rafinha.
But no, Gavi, I mean, just the intensity.
The energy,
It must be such a bugger to play against. Here's Rafinha. Oh, trying to go deep. Rafinha could set it up inside the box. Ansu, touch too long. Ansu's going to score, guys.
Yeah.
He's getting into that space. It's sort of Ansu time right now.
Here is Frankie de Jong. Movement inside the box. Frankie goes back to Bellerin. Bellerin. On the right is Gavi. He's got the help of Rafinha as well. There goes the ball. Rafinha. Rafinha with the shot over the crossbar. Left-footed shot by Rafinha. And Bruno, you said that Elche are making substitutions, right?
Yes, changes now for Elche, Lucas Boyer is going to be replaced for Hossam. This is one of the changes. And let's see, the second one is, let's see if we find the one who's leaving, the second one. It's Ponce coming on for Tete Morente. So these two changes, Hossam and Ponce for Morente and Lucas Boyer.
Thank you, Bruno. 67th minute of the game.
There was a hard question there on the live chat that I was seeing if we choose that Messi, Neymar, Suarez or this attack we have right now this season. That's quite
an
hard.
Interesting debate.
Yeah.
Is it Messi, Neymar, Suarez in their prime or Barca winning the Champions League this year?
I choose the champion.
Now we go for the present option.
Yeah.
I mean,
we already won a Champions League with them, so we got
there's
to
no
win it
traveling
again.
back in time.
Yeah.
So yeah, win it now.
No, but the interesting question is one that we've had in here at Barca Studios is that Messi, Suarez, Neymar is obviously the most talented front line we've ever had, I think. But when they were together, they didn't have the depth of options, or Barca didn't have the depth of options up front that they have now. So now we have 6 very, very good players, whereas before it was like a top 3, and their backups were Pedro, who was obviously in his last year at Barca, and then it was Sandro Munir, 2 players who came up from Barca B. So would you rather have the top 3 of that caliber, or would you like to have the 6 options that Barca has now? And that's an interesting debate.
That's hard to choose because I think having those 6 options that Xavi has now, you can also adapt in depend on the team you have in front. In the other, they were just like killers and they understood each other super well. Luckily, there were no injuries, so Pedro, Munir, and Sandro entered, but just to give them rest. I don't know. I don't know how to choose.
Well, I'd have to think that depending on what you're trying to win in terms of your competition and volume of games that you're playing, you have the right coach that gets the best out of your players at any given time.
Careful, Barca linking up on the edge of the box. It was Rafinha trying to give it back to Lewandowski. Barca looking for the Levy hat-trick. Badia's going to clear. This game is essentially being played in one half.
Yeah.
Well, and we're basically just playing the last 20 minutes.
I mean, what has happened in this second half, they could essentially put Ter Stegen's goal on the halfway line. Just play.
It would make for a more entertaining game at this point.
A yellow card, Bruno?
Yes, yellow card. I don't know if the referee was going to show it. Seems that he was going to forgive Elche's defender, but in the end, he exchanged some words with the referee, and the yellow card is not for the tackle, but I think it deserves to be a yellow card. It's more for the... it's a really hard tackle. It was more for having a word with the referee.
20 minutes remaining in this game. Is Ferran still warming up, Bruno?
Let me check.
He's getting ready.
He's getting ready. Yeah, exactly. I was having an eye on my left where they normally warm up. It was not there, but it's because he's getting ready to come on. So yes, probably we are talking about the last minutes of Lewandowski in the field, because I mean I don't know what Xavi can do if he doesn't replace Lewandowski. It will be really strange.
Here's Gavi. Gavi inside. Lewandowski. Can he score? Lewandowski over the crossbar.
We got the hat-trick there.
That was the option for the hat-trick.
Yeah.
That was the option for the hat-trick. What a link-up. He was not offside. Right, okay. Bruno, is the substitution happening now?
Let's see. No, not yet. Barca gonna wait a little bit more.
Camp Nou singing the Ale, Ale, Ale. Ale, Ale, Ale. Ale, Ale, Ale. Un día partit.
Ale, Ale, Ale. Ale, Ale, Ale.
Oh, that's nice, Irati.
Yeah.
Substitution happening, Bruno.
Yes, you can hear it. This is substitution time. It's Lewandowski out. What an ovation for Lewandowski. Almost everyone is standing up to give this ovation to Robert Lewandowski. Once again, 2 goals tonight, 11 in total, 8 in the league, 3 in the Champions League. People singing, of course, Un día va a partir. The atmosphere here is absolutely amazing. And Ferran Torres coming on, a good chance for Ferran also today to show that he wants a spot there. Memphis, well, today starting, scoring a goal. All the players up front are showing a fantastic level. Difficult task, difficult job for Xavi Hernandez, of course, to pick a lineup, as all of them are performing really, really well up front. Same at the back, same at midfield. This team have started really well the championship, and today they're gonna be top of the table.
Careful, here's Ansu inside the box. Ansu tries to cut back. Momentum took him with him.
Yeah.
Now, foul by Ferran Torres, who might even be booked. Yeah,
yes, yellow card for Ferran Torres. First action, first tackle, and first yellow card for Ferran.
I have a weird question that just came through in the chat, which I just lost it because it came through. Hold on, I'll pull it right back. I don't remember who said it, but they said, "Why does Xavi like Lewandowski this much?"
Which is even a question?
Which is a question with a negative connotation attached to it. But do you really have to think about that? I mean, look at the score. Look at how many goals he has. What do you mean, why does he like him that much? Come on, people. Of course he likes him.
And I was checking, and now Barça is leading the league. Is also leading the most score with Lewandowski and the most assists, which is Balde in LaLiga. So
Balde has the most assists.
Yeah, has 3 assists with today.
I want Balde to get the hat-trick of assists.
Leading
73rd
all.
minute. Who said 3-0? Did anyone say 3-0? Spence?
Me.
You said 3-0. Oh, you said?
I went 4-2. As soon as the red card came in, I was done.
Yeah, exactly. You were toast.
And the goal difference is unbelievable. It's plus 17, 18 goals in total scored, just 1 goal conceded. Let's see if Ter Stegen can keep today another clean sheet. They're unbelievable stats for Barça in these first 6 weeks of the championship.
And also maybe Ter Stegen is leading the Zamora. I don't know how.
Yes, he is,
right?
with Rulli. Rulli also just 1 goal conceded. Yeah, just Lewandowski and Rulli with 1 goal conceded. Lewandowski, no, Ter Stegen, sorry.
Right, well, Barca attacking here. Balde back to Pedri. Pedri. Over to Koundé. We won't see a Lewandowski hat-trick today.
I have these mixed feelings because I want to pop the confetti, but I want to see an Ansu goal.
I want to pop the confetti,
yeah.
And I had a 5-0, so here it is, here it is. Go, Ansu! Go, boy! Oh! The left-footed shot by Ansu. He's looking for it.
Ansu Fati, oe! Ansu Fati, oe! Ansu Fati, oe!
What a pass from Pedri, what a pass.
Ansu Fati with the opportunity here, careful. Pass inside the box.
One of the things I'm most excited this season to see is that connection between Pedri and Ansu Fati, to see them play like more time together.
Well, and it's fitting because we had a question that came in from Ashmit who said, who do you believe is the most talented Barca player under the age of 20? And although that's a difficult question to answer because there are so many players under 20 and they're all very talented, the response that came in right below that from Gregory Payne was Lamine Yamal, which is such a great, that is such a wonderful deep dive of Barca's Masia talent that I have to give credit to our fans for knowing everything about something like that. I mean, you say Lamine Yamal, come on.
Okay, the game is halted because there's an Elche player who's hurt, so Spence, why don't we go and do some comments? Let's do comments first, then we've got to get through got to go back to our top 50 list of travel songs. We've got some questions, we've got a lot to do, so Spence, take it away with the comments
very little time, so, I mean, everybody seems to be scoring today, so it'll maybe fit in that. Not yet. It'll happen eventually.
I'll do the skyhook.
Vishnu Subramanya says, stop creasing the shoe. Oh no.
Are you creasing your Jordans?
Am I creasing the shoe? I mean, I have like a tendency to like lean forward, but wow. Okay, no, I appreciate that. I'm not much of a shoe person, but I do like my Jordans when I got them. Pedri says it's my birthday, September 17th. Happy birthday, Pedri. Good name. Great name.
Is your real name Pedri though? Because I don't think so. I think that's your username.
That was like when we heard from Sergio Busquets.
But yeah, exactly. But happy birthday, 17, so young.
Ryan, we're back to Ryan, who I thought was bald, but says, "Don't worry, I have hair. I just want to see a bald Spencer," and a bald person emoji. So, again, Balde, all he's got to do is score a game-winning goal one day. The reason I love football is because of Barça.
Well,
and that's from Puken Kambu. And Imad Fazal looks like more than 5-0 from here, definitely. We're getting closer to Poles, 9-0.
It's the 77th minute. I mean, we'd be lucky for to get a 5-0.
Hey, it's good stuff.
I think Ansu's going to score, definitely.
You got to walk back very slowly and carefully now so as not to crease the shoe.
Yeah, exactly. Don't crease the shoe, Spence. Just be as respectful to your Jordans as Araujo is of the Barca crest. Here is Rafinha driving down the right-hand side. Rafinha. Back to Pedri. See what can happen here. Pedri. Oh, inside. Ferran. Do it, boy. Oh, the shot. Saved by Iker Badia. Barca have had opportunities, definitely.
And another amazing game of Pedri. Like, all the assists, all the combinations he gave out there.
I see some good questions there. Who is better, Rafinha or Dembele in skills? I think they're very different. I'm not going to pick. Who's your favorite player on the pitch? Right now, I have to say Pedri, I think. It's just a magician.
By the way, we were talking about youngsters, and today they've released the list of the 40 nominees for the Golden Boy Award. As you know, it's the best footballer under 21 in the world. Last year, Pedri was the winner, and this year, Pedri is nominated again, as he, of course, still in the age to be participating here. Gavi, Ansu, Balde, and also Nico Gonzalez, all the nominees for Barca.
And we also have two in the women's team, which is Salma and Vicky Lopez.
Well,
so many
pool of young talent that we have.
Yeah, they played their first game earlier today, got a win, a 2-0 win, tough win for them. A lot of grinding.
You were talking also about Lamine Yamal, who become the youngest ever player. Let's see.
See Ansu fighting for the ball. Ansu on the edge of the box, takes it to his left. Go Ansu, go Ansu. They just closed him down.
Yamal became the youngest ever player to debut in the UEFA Youth League at the age of 15. Well, he also played the other day against Bayern Munich away. Great future also for Lamine Yamal, who is now playing for the under-19 A team, but he's supposed to be playing in the under-16.
I saw a comment for the Barca crew saying something about signing for Barca.
Yeah, he said as we answer his question, we are basically friends.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Ronald Araujo. It was so close to being an epic goal. The overhead kick by Araujo, loose ball as Ansu Fati fought for it in the corner.
Wow.
And Araujo very nearly scored from very close range. An amazing goal. Would have been his second volley like that in his career, because he scored one against Valencia.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you want me to recreate that one?
At the faces of the people out there after the goal.
You might hurt yourself if you do that. Right, Barca coming very close to scoring there. We've got 10 minutes left, a lot to get through. Let's ask a question. I want to ask the fans, do you think that Balde can get a hat-trick of assists today? Because he's got two. We've said that he's the top assistant in the league. It'd be nice for him. I mean, he's going to play the full 90 minutes. So, I mean, let us know what. I mean, Spence, embracing the Balde means that you believe that he can get a hat-trick of assists, right?
Yeah, no, I'm fully on board for it, absolutely, and I think it can happen because he's taking Jordi Alba's position from last year and basically just doing the same thing.
Young
I saw
energy of Balde.
By the way, this just has to do with similar to what happened to Arati earlier today when she thought Balde was on the right side. But it's understandable because Alia is saying, I became a Barca fan when I was little because the only player I could recognize in every game was Messi because he had long hair.
At the beginning.
Initially, right. But that's, I mean, if your hair is
Well, Ronaldinho
different,
had long hair, but it was difficult to...
if it's unique, if it's not just short cut, you know, dark, or like you can recognize Frankie because he's the only blonde player out there.
now, yeah.
But if you go out and you have crazy hair one way or another, whether you're Koundé and you go for the afro,
like Arturo Vidal when he got
the mohawk, right? Exactly. That you're more recognizable that way, and I think it's easier to become a fan favorite that way. So Robert, maybe you have to go with a mohawk.
What is that comment saying? Oh, aha! Look at that tweet. Look at that tweet. Amazing. Cruyff.
Oh.
Go out and enjoy yourselves. Salid y disfrutar. Gavi and Levy. That's what they do.
Yeah. And
Amazing.
they make us enjoy also.
Great. Fantastic. Guys, 3-0. Fill the live chat with applauses for Lewandowski, for Gavi, for everyone. All of Barça today, because it's a great performance. Here is Rafinha. Oh, through to Ferran. Back heel pass. Frankie can't get to it. Offside.
Oh, post. And we almost see the same goal from Ferran because he was preparing the turn.
Okay, 3-0. Offside called against Barca. Shall we bring up the song list like we did last weekend? Because we need to go to 50 songs. So we want to ask our fans, can we show the tweet from last week, which was Barca posting, give us your top 20 travel songs. There we go. Top 50 travel songs. It's a picture of Ansu Fati with his headphones on. So guys, on the live chat, let us know. We're talking about travel songs. We're talking about airplane travel because that's where Ansu Fati is coming off of. So what do you like when you travel? Do you like kind of slow music that can help you sleep on the plane? Do you want to be pumped? We're not looking for motivational music necessarily, like for pre-game songs. Just give us your suggestions on the live chat. Let us know. We're coming up with a list. Laia, if we can get the list on screen. We had the whole crew vote for a song, and we've got some weird suggestions here. Irati went with Weak by Victor Lexel.
It's a Swedish song that is called Svag, but there is an English version, and it's a really good one.
Okay.
Boy, really going down the rabbit hole for that one.
On the road again by Willie Nelson. Suspense. I went with Yellow by Coldplay. Bruno went with 1973 by James Blunt. What else have we got? Dancing in the Dark, Tanya by Bruce Springsteen. That's one that I like. Paul, our cameraman, likes to troll us and goes with The Wheels on the Bus. I'm curious to see what Andoni went on. Guns of Brixton by The Clash. Oh, interesting. I'd like, and Hit the Road Jack. That's a good one. Hit the Road Jack is a good travel song.
The quintessential song to play when a player fouls out of a basketball game. All right. And then they hit the road because they're not allowed to come back. Or we could have played it after the red card.
Yeah, exactly. Cramp there on the field. So, live chat, let us know your suggestions. We'll try and come up with a playlist with these travel songs. We Are the Champions, but that's not a travel song, is it? I mean, that's more for like when you've won something. Drive by Incubus. I haven't heard that one, I don't think. But yeah, let us know your suggestions for the playlist. Top 50 travel songs. Camp Nou is bouncing, Bruno, because they don't want to be Madridistas, right?
Yes, this can be a song also for travel. You can hear it all the plane if you want Madridista. You know what? You can end crazy if you are hearing all you're playing this song. But yeah, now the Camp Nou enjoying about this good result, this good game, and because of course Barça are gonna slip top of the league tonight. And let's see what happens tomorrow in the Madrid derby. Let's see if Atletico can take some points from Real Madrid tomorrow. As in the last years, they are not doing quite well in the Madrid derbies. But let's see tomorrow if it can be a good day. They make a favor to Barça to be alone top of the table if Atletico wins, or at least sharing this first spot if they do.
I see at least one, and now I see a second one coming through there. Adarsh says waving flag, which I believe was the theme song
World Cup.
of the World Cup in 2010
Yeah.
for South Africa.
Well, in Waka Waka also.
Waka
no?
Waka.
Waka was the one
Yeah.
from 2010.
But then maybe there were two.
Maybe the official one was waving flag. I'm with you, Spence, and then Waka Waka was kind of an extra one.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, it will be good to know it. I don't know. Actually, this year's official song in the World Cup of Qatar.
They say that maybe it's also again Shakira's one.
I did see lots of suggestions though coming through the live chat. We'll have to see if we can come up with a playlist or something. We'll talk to our new sponsor, Spotify, see if we can have a Barca Live playlist.
And we can also try to suggest a good show for Eurovision, as we love also the song contest on Europe. And usually it's like a day where there's a football match, so also a good idea to try and have a special show of Eurovision.
Barca live from Eurovision? And with Spencer performing?
Yeah, this year in United Kingdom will be the country hosting the festival, as Ukraine won, but of course with all the war and the situation there, UK that were second in Eurovision are going to be the one hosting the show. I think Spain ended third last year after disaster years in the last decade. In the end, a good result last one, and Australia is also taking part of the contest, so it's kind of worldwide the Eurovision now.
Careful, Rafinha looking for space to shoot. There's Pedri. We need to find out what the rules are for the Eurovision Song Contest and see if we can register Spence to go and sing the Croquetas rap. That would be... Well, I think it's a winner.
I have to say, the rap is coming to a set of ears near you, and it's coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not a joke, but in Spain now it's like everyone can present to the festival with the Medinov Fest. So, Spence, you can send, we can work on your candidature to that one.
We can present
with all
them.
our resources here on Barça Studios, so why not? We can make a powerful croqueta rap.
I think that our new boss here at Barça Studios might have some connections there as well. So we'll see if we can make that happen. Right.
I mean, have there ever been non-European people competing in Eurovision?
I mean, we can get you a passport somehow. Right, guys, we've gone off top of it completely because the game has definitely slowed down. Last minutes of the game, well, last minute, in fact, Gavi wants a fourth goal. Gavi with the through ball, too much power on that. It's looking more and more like Irati's going to get her prediction right. By the way, we have a question. No question, because the international break's coming up. I want to know, Barca Livers, people who watch Barca Live, what are you going to do during the break? You're going to chill and not watch any football? You're going to watch the international football? What are you going to do? We're going to show you a question right here. We're going to give you 3 options, but let us know what you're going to do during the international break. Rest, push-ups like Spencer, or watch clips of Levy goals. I'm not going to do number 3 because I prefer to watch them live.
And are you going to do any push-ups?
I'm going to do 1. I'm going to rest most. Okay. Absolutely. Oh, and there are our songs, some suggestions. Wait a minute, because Elche are attacking. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm reading all the rules to participate in this Benidorm Fest. First of all, to be over 16 years old, so that's good.
Yeah.
You have the permanent residence here in Spain. This is the important one.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you can go for it, man. And then have an original song. Croqueta song is original song, right?
It's surely original.
We got it. We have to start working on it, guys.
Spence
Next
ticks
week,
all the boxes.
with the international break, all our efforts have to be there in our project now.
So actually, to answer the question on the left for me, aside from going back to the U.S. for a week and a half, I'm also
traveling so much.
I'm also planning on
doing push-ups,
putting together the music for the rap.
Oh.
I've got about
some connections.
We've got about 20 hours on the plane, and I've got Adobe Audition, so I can throw as much music editing in as I need.
That's what you're going to do during the break. So you're preparing your candidacy for the Eurovision Song Contest.
Well, what's the deadline?
We'll find out. And do some push-ups as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Can we get the songs back on? Because we had some suggestions from the fans. Get them on the screen, and we'll put... we can try and put together a playlist. AC/DC, Highway to Hell, Starlight by Dave, Visage, Night Train, Joe's
I like
Blue
Adventure of a
Side,
Lifetime.
Adventure of a Lifetime. We've also got another Coldplay, Viva la Vida.
Deadline 10th October, so we still are on time. 10th October,
that's not a lot of time,
23:59.
Okay. Do we need to create a music video too?
Yes.
We could do that. Here's Bellerin. Driving inside, back heel pass, bounces off of a defender. As the seconds tick by.
And I'm 1 minute away to pop my
Exactly. Irati is excited now because she can get to pop
I'm like
the confetti
a kid
for the
now,
first time this season.
Waiting for the
Is it your
confetti.
first correct prediction?
Yeah, it is. I'm improving in all the games in this show.
Have you had it?
No, because I got it stolen from me last week at the end of the game.
By who? By me?
No, by Dembele.
Oh, by Dembele. Okay. Well, I went 4-0 last week. We didn't pop confetti, but on the official rankings of the season, I have one correct prediction. Raise your hand on the live chat if your prediction was 3-0 at the beginning of the game. Be honest, guys. Be honest. I mean, did you think it was going to be a 3-0?
I know Alia had 3-0.
Irati is raising her hand because she had 3-0. And there's a congratulations message for you, Irati, by Imad Fazal. Congratulations, Irati, on your prediction. But
let's go for it with the running now.
Let's hope for you that you're not celebrating too soon here. Rafinha with the cross inside, headed away. I think this is going to end here.
Look at Irati. Get the confetti ready. Get the confetti ready. Congratulations. Give it to her.
Congratulations, Irati. Who gets her prediction right. 3-0 at the Spotify Camp Nou. The game ends here. Referee blown the final whistle with 2 goals scored by Robert Lewandowski and 1 by Memphis. I'd say it wasn't obviously the most entertaining of games, but Barca got the job done, scored in the moments in which it hurt Elche the most. Obviously, Elche playing with 10 men didn't help either. And essentially, just a practical game by Barca.
Yeah, I would say so. Like you defined pretty well, it was a practical game. Also really important because we saw kind of nerves, or I would say like the team was low in the first minutes, and after the first goal of Lewandowski entered, we saw the team was like practicing. I think it was also important today that we saw different systems, different players playing in different positions. We saw Balde again and things. So I think really important game before that international break.
Let us know on the live chat. You can rate the game from 1 to 10. What was that? I'd say maybe a 7 out of 10 because I think as I say, it was a practical game by Barca. We took the opportunities we needed to. Didn't concede any shot. I don't think ter Stegen had to make a save. So, I mean, it wasn't my favorite game, but you need these kind of games. You need to win these games if you want to compete for titles. And not get them overcomplicated like Barca did last year. We scored 3 goals last year against Elche, but we were 2-0 up, allowed them to come back to 2-2, and then we had to go for the heroics late in the game.
It's hard to monitor how this game went out of 10. It's hard to assign it a number because as soon as the red card happened, the game became much more simple. So I would give it a 3 out of 3 at this point. 3 points, they picked them up, they got the job done, move on to the next one. It wasn't too flashy, they got a couple of nice goals. Lewandowski does his job and scores twice, and at the end, Barca are on top of the table.
Can we get the predictions back on our screen? Because I want to check if Irati was the only one to have 3-0. I have a feeling that someone else went for a 3-0. So if we can look at the predictions of the Barca Live crew, Irati out of the hosts was the only one to get it right. I had 5-0, which, to be fair, it could have been 5-0.
It could have been, but I think they really slowed down in the last minutes because the team knew that already got the job and because they wanted me to pop the confetti.
Do we have the rest of the crew, guys? Otherwise, we'll just go and pop the confetti and celebrate for anyone else who had the correct prediction. There it is. Who had? You're the only one, Irati. You're the only one. Mauri came close, watching us from a distance with that 4-0, but no one else had a 3-0. So you have the honor of popping the confetti by yourself. I'm going to come with you. You're coming as well?
Yeah,
I've just joined the fun.
I'm a good teammate.
A good teammate, right. So Irati, is it here? Where is it?
We don't have confetti.
Do we not? Oh, there it is, yeah. It's here. Like, we point it maybe that way.
How is this working?
Okay, you just screw
that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Vamos! 3-0. We're heading over to Barça TV Plus, where we're going to be showing you the highlights and reactions of this game. So head over to Barça TV Plus. Bye. Right, well, it's 3-0 for Barca at the Spotify Camp Nou. 2 goals for Lewandowski, 1 for Memphis. Got the job done at home in the last game before the international break. And that means that Barca moved to the top of the table, at least momentarily, pending that Madrid derby between Real Madrid and Atletico de Madrid. Joining me here in the studio, Irati Vigal, Juanjo Carricondo. Guys, Irati, we were just talking about it. A practical performance from Barca.
Yeah, practical, but you gotta have these 3 points if you want to win this league. So really important win for the team that worked hard to have those goals, because